This is where
Sweet, smooth transition. Just going to share that. That is available on my Facebook for people to see there. Although few people watching this might know me on Facebook. That's regardless, not important. Chronicles of the Coast. This is our weekly Dungeons and Dragons stream. Our players are currently exploring the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Last week we had a special game taking place following the broken up adventure of L'Oreal's Chosen, who are delving into Undermountain for their own quest. However, our player characters have seemingly witnessed those events by some unknown means and find themselves in a very dark room, walls made out of wood. There is very meager candlelight illuminating the area around them. One by one they snap to, seemingly all at once. Esvel Rosner, the Black Viper, sits on a stool in a lone corner, cloak about her, as well as Fala is standing over Cole, applying a wet cloth to his forehead. While all this is going on, our players snap to. Snap to, there you go.
Oh! Did you guys see that? What did you see? Because I was in someone else. It was the last thing I was casting spells, but I was huge.
Beat me to it, dude.
Where are we now? Paula, where is this?
I don't know. Where are we?
Oh, we are in a new place. The town of Skullport that we've been going to. But I don't really know this place. But there's a really nice dragonborn here. And it's a really big house. It's not as big as our theater, but it's got 3 stories. Kind of like it, but it's dark.
Any ghosts?
No ghosts.
That's
Just
good.
a dragonborn. Some other people come and go from time to time, but this is actually a place that Byron and Bryce knew about. Some kind of organization hides here called the Harpers? Yeah.
The Harpers. Whatever.
Did you say so? Fall, are you telling me that we're inside of the Harper's safe house in Skullport right now?
I think so.
All right.
Yes,
How did he contact you? This wait, Bryce and Byron brought us here?
Yes.
I check all my pockets.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys missing anything?
Because
we didn't leave on like a high note with those fools.
almost like hopefully I checked to see if the ring is still there, like hoping it might be gone. And it's not. It's still there. Damn it.
All right.
Where is Bryce and Byron? Are they here?
Yeah.
Oh, they left. But they helped me get you guys here, so I gave them 100 gold for their effort. Follow jingle some coins.
Oh, boy.
Have you given anyone else any gold while we've been asleep?
No?
That's good.
No, just Esvel.
Just Esvel.
Esvel looks from the corner, peers over all of you. Well, here I am. Didn't bail on you this time.
So what's the deal, guys? I guess we got a few things to do since we're here, don't we? How's everybody feel?
Where's our host as well?
Yeah.
Oh, the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
He comes and goes, checks up. Doesn't talk a lot.
Can you give us a brief description of the vision we had?
So, the three of you, Grim, Finn, and Cole, you have seeing yourselves in the bodies of other people. While you had no way to know that really what was going on with your companions, you kind of did feel this sense, a familiarity, as you were peering through the eyes of another person. You had no control over what this other person did, as if you were in a dream. Very surreal, out-of-body experience. But there was a sense there. And you watched as these other adventurers moved through another level, confronting banshees, negotiating with drow who are dabbling in weird, dark magics.
Yeah, I'm kind of starting to remember now. There was a priestess, wasn't there?
Yeah, it looked like those guys were having a lot of trouble with that priestess in general. Like Ghost, Falla, really bad ones.
Mm-hmm. Much deeper in the dungeon.
Oh, I ain't afraid of ghosts.
These are the type that like put them from full health to nothing in more than one move.
That is very obscure way of talking, and I don't know what you mean.
Like they just like that.
They sapped the life out of you.
They heard the scream and just fell.
Just dropped.
Screaming ghosts.
Yeah. Follow. They'll make your lights turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes out.
You'll go lame.
Yeah. Not good. So, the spider
I think
lady.
I understand.
The spider lady that we saw. She looked familiar.
Yeah, she was part of the ones we fought earlier. What was her name? Melith? Melith?
It was her sister,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But she spoke about her as if she was still alive.
Yeah, I don't think she knew what we had done.
Or perhaps. I don't know. It's so confusing.
Hey, do you have that glove?
What?
The gauntlet.
Yeah. Right.
Pull it out.
So how could we have gotten it before it happened?
It didn't happen. Yeah, it already happened by the time we got the gauntlet.
So we weren't seeing now.
No.
We were seeing then.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Both of you have different schools of magic. How is this possible?
Visions can be complicated.
Well, you see the future.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the past.
The past and the future are intricately linked, Cole. Most people view time as linear, but it's more of a wibbly wobbly ball of timey-wimey stuff, you know?
I follow.
Okay. Just
I don't. Can
just
you?
making sure.
It's bigger on the inside, man. It's bigger on the inside.
All right, wait. Okay.
That doesn't make sense. It's like a bag of holding.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
I think I get it. Time exists in a bag.
While
Right.
we were asleep, we were other people. Okay? And
No, I'm pretty sure you were still in.
no, while we were asleep, we were different people, Follow. And when we were those different people, I saw one dude who looked just like you, but bigger.
All right.
That's funny.
What was his name?
I've heard about this. And
Executor? Executor?
What?
Executor.
no, that's not possible.
Yeah.
It is.
He's the only other one like you I've ever seen.
It's true. A spellcaster.
You couldn't know that.
Said he was captain. Follow.
And that he fought in many wars.
Yeah, he kept talking about it a lot.
Yeah. Many
Like,
wars.
Every time he got a second to talk about it. Like, he just kept talking about wars that happened.
Pretty impressive.
How could you know that? It doesn't. How? Could he have lived?
Seemed.
Executor was my captain. Executor was there on the ship when we entered the phlogiston, and it exploded. How could he have ended up here like me?
I mean, the same way you did, Fala.
Luck.
And you had a dream of him.
Oh yeah, he's here, in this place.
I could go home. We have to find him.
Are you gonna tell him? Are you gonna tell him?
They're gone.
Well, they didn't seem to like you very much, Fala.
He doesn't like anybody. We have to find them. If anybody knows how to get home, it's Executor. He fought in many battles.
I've heard that there's ways we can track people. We have something of theirs. I hope the gauntlet. Not the sausage or anything else.
That only works like if you're within 1,000 feet of the person.
Yeah, there are spells.
What about what you do? Looking in the future, or I had a shaman who used to track people's movements.
I may be able to figure something out. I don't know if I know that particular spell. Perhaps we can find someone in Skullport that can sell it to us.
All right.
Where are we?
Shake my head again.
We're in a house.
And stand up. How am I feeling?
And
You feel
Sorry.
fine.
oh yeah, no, you're
You
fine.
feel fine. You feel as if you have
You're fine.
rested.
Super fun.
And
Okay.
having
Your hair is beautiful.
actually having moved through this dream, you feel as if you have learned something outside of normal for you.
Alright. I know I didn't exactly have my memory back to 100% when this happened, but do you remember when we met Vajra?
I'm not very good at names.
She's the black staff for Waterdeep,
Oh, yeah.
like the head honcho.
She gave us a quest to find badges.
to find people.
She was more concerned about the badges,
Okay.
the artifacts,
Alright.
right?
Yeah. They said they had something, right? That they were using to follow something. They even talked about meeting the Malarkan dwarves.
Right.
Are those the people we're looking for?
Well, we would have seen the badges on them, right?
Unless
She
that,
gave us a description of what they look like.
and that was them, right?
That must have been them.
I mean, unless
because
they,
that was the
they must have
only
lost
other
the
person that
badges.
looks like her and them.
Mm-hmm.
We found our targets.
Now we know where they're headed, and it's
Okay.
right in the direction we need to go.
We got a piece of the clothing.
And we got a piece of their clothing.
Okay. There's some things we
that
need to do
blood,
here.
that blood was not very old.
No, this wasn't that long ago. Weeks.
I was
at
trying to wrap my head around how far back, but we found his blood. It was fresh.
Days it seemed like at the time, but maybe it was a little older than that.
Not
We could
not
have been
ancient,
wrong.
not old.
Yeah, not months.
How long have we been out?
It's been a few days.
Days? Days.
Hot diggity.
I'm starving.
Very well rested.
Whip us up some
Well,
food.
It's not easy to keep your fleshy bodies alive, but Esvel knew a trick, which is diluting honey and pouring that in your mouth gently. Typically, you've been swallowing it,
Well.
but let me tell you, what comes out the other end has not been pleasant. I didn't even know you guys did that.
Prestidigitation.
You shaved.
Thanks.
You shaved.
It got matted up with everything else.
Klingons, man.
I couldn't clean that.
Yeah.
Looks like the
Like that time that guy threw up on the carpet in the middle of the theater.
Right.
We had to cut that section out.
Moving on.
It just
Sorry.
got in there. And,
Hey man, that is why
mad at
we
that.
stopped serving double drink night.
Well, you can't have nice things anymore.
That's right.
All right. Y'all with better memories than I.
That's good shit.
We have multiple jobs here in Skullport.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Our first one should be this right now. We need to get Sundea back.
with that, as if on cue, the sound of footsteps. As a large, heavy-set man wearing very stylized, noble clothing and a medium broad hat comes up. Medium broad. Some facial hair of brown. He looks to be middle-aged. You recognize him.
I do.
Ron Quinn
This is-
Misty.
This is Lord Merritt.
Mert, the moneylender.
Mert!
Not who I thought you were.
Big Cat Mert.
I walk up to Mert and I give him the traditional Harper's handshake.
And he returns it in kind. And
It always ends with a high five.
Gotta give it up. Good
Yes.
job.
you know, we're gonna have to change that. I feel like it's a little too obvious in public. Well, traditions.
It's a good thing you guys are close to the same height, right?
I got notified.
No, I had to jump. Like, Mert's human.
Oh,
I had received word that you have ran into some trouble, and so I. It is not easy to sneak down here, being as well known as myself. But here I am. I heard you've lost one of your own. Well, this one's on the Harpers.
Hmm?
And he hands you a scroll. One resurrection.
Dang.
Mert, I know we don't talk very often or whatsoever. This is actually the second time I've actually met you, but you don't know how much this means to me.
You've been diligent in your reportings, and if it weren't for you, we never would have been able to deal with the trouble in Waterdeep as we were able to,
Yeah, I'm
as
sorry.
quickly as we were able to.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the curse part. Like, I was having a lot of problems with memory, and like those sentences that just ran on. I'm so sorry. Like,
True, some of them did seem to repeat themselves
Yeah.
towards the end there, but
yeah, I kept waking up, and then I would have the same thing, and then I fell asleep, and I woke up, and then I had the same thing, and fell asleep.
it wasn't until the letter started to arrive in with the name of your secretariat that it made sense once again.
Harlots.
Mm-hmm. Always has your back. God, man.
All right.
Little tattletale.
Stupid Zentarum. They're not here with the resurrection spell.
Finn, what does that mean?
We can bring Sundea back.
That piece of paper can bring Sunday back?
Yes.
It's a magical piece.
Cole eats it.
I run over to Mert and just give him a big bear hug.
With the absolute size of Mert being
Yeah, I
as
was gonna
heavy set
say,
as he is,
yeah.
your arms actually don't even reach all the way across. But
Big fat bowl
But
full of
he-
jelly.
he accepts
on
the
it.
hug and
That's
with the
funny.
dour look on his face is like, get him away from
I
me.
thought you Harpers were a joke.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm so happy. Like, I'm just
Gonna
there.
Oh,
cry.
man.
I assume,
Esvel disappears in the corner.
Right.
Harpers?
I'm sure that you know that this will come with a favor.
Yeah.
Let me give you guys a little shot here. We got Mert, the moneylender.
Mert! Good old
There we go.
Look at his cutlass.
Ooh. Mert.
He's no punk. He's got.
No, he's a pirate.
A friend of a
money.
friend.
Yeah, money he lends.
He's got
He's a money lender.
interests. Yeah.
He's got interest.
Yeah.
You guys stop making fun of Mert. He's right there.
I would hate the
I'm sorry, Mert. My friends are not
Really
ones.
impressed with Mert right now. He gave us the thing, the exact thing we needed.
Yeah, because the Harpers always like look out for you.
I
They
know.
aren't dicks and cloaks.
You don't have
Is
to
there-
rub it in right
Fix
now
it
because
close.
I'm actually a little disappointed in the Zentarum.
Yeah, I didn't
I
see
don't
the Zents
see
come around here. to
any
help us.
Zents around here right now.
to help us at all.
Well, I'm not one to defend the Zen.
Throw a little bit of like flour.
Yeah. Pocket sand. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Nothing.
Have it.
He's going out crazy. He's a
Is
child.
there
Okay,
a table
Mark.
like in the middle of the room?
Finn the child is
In
ecstatic.
this room, no, but
no,
as,
like,
you,
coffee table
as you
or
get
anything?
up and look around now, this room is pretty much very barren except for the simple cots that you have all been lying on.
Mert. This is really important. I need you to listen to me really quickly. There are drow down here that are working with blood magic.
Oh,
and
frick, the drow.
they are super fucking dangerous.
Oh,
but
man.
that's not the worst part. There are tons of these mind devourer things, these like brains, right? They're coming out of people's heads after they die. They were in these slaves that we found earlier, and one of our friends ended up dying because of it. We know this. They can't use magic. Like, they can't imitate the magic of the person they
That's how you
stole.
know them. Godly magic or arcane magic.
Yeah, but we don't know if they can learn magic afterwards, which is kind of confusing.
I would say no. They don't have the ability to practice magic.
I don't know. They're basically their brains, except they have feet. There's no way to tell unless you use protection from evil and good and know that they failed it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that still doesn't save whoever has been affected. They still are brain dead because
But I
their
can-
brains are gone.
But it can keep someone from being possessed by them.
Yeah, but they still well, if they haven't been possessed yet.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think I figured it out.
I'm sorry, Cole, but this is really important. There could be people in power right now with those things in their head.
One of the
Wouldn't even know.
lords-
Same with doppelgangers.
See?
It's not the same.
Cole agrees with
It
me.
is not the same.
They can't
very
cast
much.
either, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we figured it out.
All right, well,
All right, but here's the other part, right? So the drow have been using their venom from dryers to make it so that their people can't be affected, but they're still technically affected. They have the brain inside of them, but it's not going and following their normal orders.
They're getting turned into freaks.
They get turned into freaks, right? And then
Yeah.
the brain stops working, and they just follow whoever is like the Spider Queen. But we killed the Spider Queen, so now all those guys are free. And now we probably accidentally gave the Xanathars a bunch of spider people, and I'm just realizing that right now. And that kind of gives me a little bit of... It was scary. There was a lot of bad stuff, man. Sundea, she got turned to dust.
Yeah,
Right in front of us. We
but-
couldn't do anything.
But we can now. Mert.
It's our own fault fucking around with the kegs.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward
Goddamn
to your full
dwarven
report in writing.
So good. They don't call it holy water for nothing.
Mert, how do I find
Baptize
Vajra
it in
Sapphire's contact? She didn't tell me where I'd find him.
You're in league with Vajra. I'll be looking forward to the details of that in your report.
Way to go, little man.
Hands, mini pots.
Anything else you want to tell
Don't
me?
worry, man. We got your backs.
While we're at it?
Graham, what did you do with the tadpole?
What tadpole?
The tadpole in a jar that you took out of the first time we...
Dun dun dun. 6 months ago.
First time we found these devourers. I have a theory that tadpole turns into those things, Grim. And
The brain sucker thing?
yeah, and I think that thing might be loose if you left it inside of the
I put it in the bag of devouring.
bullshit.
Or bag of holding.
Whose bag of holding?
Loose.
I don't know, there's like 4 of them.
It's not in my bag.
Super ominous.
I really love the thunder outside.
Yeah.
So it could be one of those things in one of our bags.
Great jacket
But
bags.
live things don't live in the bag.
Yeah, live
It
things.
was in a thing of water inside of a hermetically sealed jar.
You will, of course, mention all of the details
Here,
of
do you
what
want it actually?
Vajra, the
Can we
Black
find this
Staff.
right now?
Yeah, can we just give it to him?
Yeah, hey, do you want to see one of these things in action real quick?
What? Mert's got stuff to do. Let him go.
Everybody get ready.
God damn it.
I reach into Sunday's bag, the first one.
And summon
we've-
forth.
I summoned forth to see if the jar is in it.
I didn't have.
Is it in it?
I don't think Sundea had it.
No.
Who the hell grabbed it? It's not on my list.
I look into my bag of holding that I had left over after
Sunday has no clue.
Right.
after I got
for
eaten by the bag of
tadpole.
devouring. I reach my hand inside of it, and I think of where this tadpole might be. Nope.
No.
I reach inside of the one with teeth, and it bites me, and I go, ah! Morty!
Morty. God damn it, Morty.
Jason's like, what? What are you doing? That one's at the theater, isn't it? Like
Alright.
pinned to the wall.
You guys don't know.
The devouring is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bag of
Oh,
devouring.
right, none of us know.
Yeah.
Sundea did it with us.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
There's a coin purse.
Rick
isn't
speaks.
there?
It wasn't unimportant there. Like, we got this.
I guess it's gone.
Alright.
Yeah, so Mort.
No sample.
So you're
Mert.
reaching to his bag of holding?
I don't know if he actually did put it in there or not. Because we didn't have a bag of holding.
I don't
I
have
think I was the only one that had one.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
2 bags of
We-
holding.
and we
a-
got
a
those
Let's
coin
just
right
for
before the
fun
heist,
reach
right?
into mine and
Yeah.
summon forth a jar with a tadpole in it.
And there it is.
Ah! God damn it!
You have a clay urn style jar hermetically sealed with wax along the edges. Mert looks at you. What are you planning on doing with that?
Catch.
Oh my god.
He's like the.
This thing turns into a devourer.
How do you know that? Have you opened it?
There was a trap.
All right.
No, it said it in his writings.
That was a different trap.
Oh, okay.
That was a different
You're
trap.
thinking, so
Different trap.
you are mentioning 2 different urns. There is the
Okay.
one that
Different
was on the trap that swings down, crashes the urns
Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
No,
Those were like
this wasn't an urn. This was a
slimes or
jar.
something.
Okay, so the glass.
Those
Yes.
are slimes.
Like you should be able to
Okay,
see
yeah, that's
through
right.
it.
So you put
That's how I knew there was a
Remember
tadpole.
you put the clay urn back and you pull. You're able to pull out the glass jar that has the tadpole inside of it.
And you
Yes,
can
that's what we're
clearly
referring
see
to.
it.
Glass
so,
jar.
Yeah.
So the glass jar, not the
We're
pot.
competent.
I thought we got rid of that pot. We used it.
No.
He catapulted it at somebody, didn't he?
no.
No,
Nope.
I haven't used it yet.
All right.
All right. So this
Hold
one,
on,
this is a
let's see.
slime. Sorry. Mert.
Hold the face.
All right. This right here. I think this turns into this devourer.
Okay. And what do you want to do with it?
I don't know.
Because I have all the information I need on these things right
You
now.
gonna study these things? Like I can't do anything with it. Are we gonna
Boil it.
boil it?
Set it in a fire.
Kill it with fire.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
You're carrying around something as dangerous as that.
Yeah.
Put it back in the bag of holding.
All right.
Don't listen to him.
There's one more thing that I finally remembered that I forgot for a long time.
What's that?
Those guys that we let go instead of killing, right? The first time we went into the sewers, okay? When we were looking for.
Do you
that
know
dude.
what you have in that glass jar? I'm going to tell you right now that does not turn into a brain.
Okay, what does it turn into?
Have you heard of a creature called a mind flayer?
Mother Humper.
An illithid.
We gotta get rid of it.
No. Okay.
I've come across them before. That is the beginnings of a mind flayer.
Grim wants to make an Arcana check or something. See what I know about a mind flayer.
What do I know? I'm almost shit.
Natural.
He knows
20
everything about mind flayers.
Plus a 7.
Plus a 7.
No, an 8.
What
plus
What
an
do you
8.
want to know about him?
Yeah.
Babies?
I want to
'Cause
know
that's a big that's a big subject.
how, if I know how much time we have before this thing becomes dangerous,
It's already dangerous.
or is it already dangerous?
Holy crap!
Do we need to get rid of it now?
Right.
Yeah.
You guys interrupted Mert.
Can it talk through the glass?
Talk to the animals.
Mert, you were saying.
I'm not entirely too sure what the creature is called in that jar. Let me give you guys a picture of what that creature looks like in that jar.
Oh,
Oh shit! Wait, which one?
It's
The one on the left.
The little
The
thing?
tadpole thing,
On
yeah.
the
The
eyeball?
one that goes into your eyeball?
Yeah.
They do not go into your eyeball.
Oh, well.
They crawl into your ear.
Oh God.
Once they're in there, they devour the brain.
Sweet.
They eat it slowly.
You could do that to
They
somebody.
fuse themselves to the brain stem.
We could make our own worst enemy.
And over the course of a week, 2, the body goes over many different changes. Your teeth will fall out. Tentacles sprout forth. Your skin becomes mottled and gray. Mind flayers have absolutely no gender whatsoever.
I've heard that they belong to some sort of elder brain.
And so, Graham, yes, you know basically all there is to know about them. You know that the tadpoles will feed, and that these tadpoles of sort feed on one another upon gestation. And as they do that, only the strongest grow big. Sometimes, on occasion, if these things are not introduced into a host, they will metamorphize into other creatures. None of them intellect devours.
Throw some muckety muck on
We're dancing with danger here. As soon as this thing realizes it's not gonna find a host, it's gonna it's gonna wanna stay alive.
We all turn back and it's like missing from the jar.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I've got it.
Where's that cell?
It's gonna want to evolve somehow, little man. Mert's right. We gotta kill this thing.
All right. Merc, this didn't come up in any of our writings beforehand, but it finally came up to me. And what you just described sounds like it. They said that there was a person named Mr. Old Squiggly Face Nihilum.
I don't know that name.
Sounds like an elected to me.
Well, this dude, right? He's working for the Xanathars, and this is when we found this thing.
All right. Well, looks like we got one of his babies.
Yeah. Well, we also saw cranium rats back then, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
What are you getting at, little bit?
so I'm saying that there's some sort of link between the Xanathars and the Mind Flayers.
Yeah,
There's a hard link.
they're working together. The Drow know that. That's why they're experimenting with the Mind Flayers' weapons.
Because, Graham, you got such a high score on your Arcana check about Neolithids, the tadpoles eventually turn into this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's straight out of Aliens.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the size of a purple worm.
It is. It is gargantuan.
Do you want to know what
What?
these become?
Yeah.
Bam! And I use minor illusion and I show everyone. This is what they become.
Minor
In its
illusion's
actual
only like
size.
2 feet. Take my axe and swing through the illusion.
I was like, that's not that bad. We've killed things that big before.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
the
but
illusion's only this big.
they're much bigger in real
Scaled
life.
it with an elephant.
Oh, yeah, have an elephant next to it. This little thing, we can release it on our enemies.
It's cute.
So cute.
Morty starts chasing it.
Is that a good idea? Like, what if we fit at the beginning of
Guardians 2. Marty and the little thing
Yeah.
fighting each other. Anyways,
I like it.
yeah.
Let's all destroy this right now.
Just feed it to Morty.
No, we're not feeding this to
Come
Morty.
on.
That's a
No
great idea.
goddamn way. I'm
No,
feeding this
that's
to
a terrible idea.
No, we're not feeding this to Morty. We're not feeding this to Morty.
If it amuses the DM,
No, I like Morty.
I can see
Yeah.
into the future on this one, and it's not gonna be good.
Well, I actually like Morty, okay? I don't want to see him turn into an elephant.
fine, just smash it. Let's get on with it.
Alright. I put it in the corner of the room, and I have everybody step back.
Wait, is there a fireplace in this room?
No. Well, there is, but it's unlit.
And
We should at least put it in the fireplace.
and I cast Bane on it.
Oh, you paint it. Yeah.
All right, somebody kill him.
You need to feel bad, you little piece of crap. No. Yeah. Oh.
Use magic missiles. He's got
Okay.
banged. You
Spot, spot, spot.
can't hide it.
All right then. I will use magic missiles.
Basically.
The bones faster.
Man.
This is how we create our ultimate bad guy.
Oh, I know.
He survives, makes it out of
Infused
this.
with the magic
We
missiles.
botched killing the little worm, dude, and then it fucking.
End up destroying Waterdeep.
Jesus.
Gigantic war.
It somehow gets on board.
This thing has like a elephant's memory or something. Like it's heard every word we've said right now. It knows we're about to try to kill it.
Magic missile flies from your hands, flies forth, smashes into the glass jar. Shrapnel of glass fly through the air. The viscous green fluid explodes outwards and drapes the inside of the fireplace. And there is a tiny arcane crater of what was the tadpole.
Gets in your mouth.
You move over just to make sure, double check, and you see bits and pieces.
I cast bonfire.
A bonfire erupts inside of the chimney. It roars up and out. Provides a very bright light in a room.
It's like green flames.
Green flame.
It's not on purpose. Like it just from the.
I'm glad you remembered that thing was in the bag of holding.
Could it have gotten bigger?
It would have become bigger. Too big for the bag of holding.
Shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Hey, let's go resurrect Sunday.
So how about you
Crisis
just read that scroll?
Yeah, let me.
This isn't something you just do.
let me
Like,
take a look
we
at
need
it.
to like set it up.
Yeah, I make an arcana
Every-
check on the scroll of resurrection. Can I cast it? What?
Anyone who can read can cast a scroll of this sort.
Cole wants to do it.
Yeah, who wants the honors? Cole, want to do magic?
I suppose I'll stick around long enough to watch
God, you're
this
scared
in
for
action.
Sunday right now.
You want to witness the resurrection?
I'm not sure I need to be here much with the fact of whatever else you might be carrying around in bags.
Yeah, did you put the slime away?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the slime's in my bag now.
Alright. Don't. Oh, man, I'm not sure if that's the best idea.
So.
So beastie.
So anyway, I'm slowly working at my monster menagerie. I make the circle in the middle of the floor, and I place Sunday's ashes.
Yeah, Esvel,
dust.
you've got that,
Esvel?
oh, sorry, Esvel, do you have that, you had our friend's remains?
You see Esvel still in the corner, cloak wrapped around her, although the Black Viper facade not on display. Her feet are propped up on an urn.
The scroll?
No, you didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Did you see me the last
No.
ritual?
How could I pass up the opportunity to look my dear young rival in the eyes?
Uh-oh.
You never know what those eyes might have seen when she comes back.
Yeah, well, don't tell her I used her ashes as a footstool. She had it coming.
I start dragging it over there.
Yeah, why did you guys pick a lead urn?
Pretty heavy.
When you lick it, it makes you feel good.
It's only got like a cup and a half of ashes inside.
She's fancy.
Fancy enough for lead?
She's gonna come back weird.
Yeah, right.
Mert leans in. Let's get to it then. The scroll has everything you need. Follows.
Okay.
Is Cole gonna do it?
No, I don't want to do it.
Oh, I remember the last time Cole cast magic. It was fun to watch.
The twerking?
Too. Yeah.
Yes.
No. We had to kill a slod.
It's what Sunday would have wanted.
Yeah.
This is working.
It was your tribal dance, Cole.
No. I'm going to sit this one out.
Okay. Nice ritual, Littleman.
Oh, you want me to do this? I start lighting incense and candles. I place the candles around the circle. This is a necromantic spell, so I will use a pentagram.
Mert looks at you and is like, you know that it's absolutely not necessary, right?
Hey,
Okay, no, you know what?
hey, listen, I'm on a roll.
I'm not going to step on your style. Go ahead, you do you.
We're gathered here today to bring back our good friend Sundea, who has just passed. Please return this soul from the shroud. Of their courage, I'm very proud. She has many years left undone. To take them down would be no fun. Everyone has a life of their own. Please grant my wish, my lord the grace.
With that, the magic of the scroll flares a purplish black, bursts itself into flame, disintegrates in your hands, turns to dust.
Ashes to ashes.
It turns to
Dush to dush.
That's magical dust.
Yeah.
We're coining that now.
Yeah.
Dush.
turns to magical dash.
You got the magical dash.
Disappears and evaporates before it even touches the ground. The lid of the urn itself rattles, shakes. The lid flies off, pops, hits the ground, takes a roll, and disappears underneath one of the cots. The swirling sands of dust of Sundea Plenty moves up and begins to take on the form of Sundea. Religion check.
10,000 years!
That's not Sundea.
Oh no, it's a genie! How did
That
we mix
wasn't a
this up?
resurrection. That was a demon summoning scroll.
Right?
12.
Oh my god.
Didn't do great.
I got 11. I really want Sundea back.
Anybody else?
What are we doing? Religion.
Yeah.
check.
Come on, Cole.
Cole's been around with some religion.
Rolls a 20.
Come on.
I got -1.
Come on, Cole.
Religion.
10.
Esvel and follow. Esvel sees it. Her soul isn't willing yet. Say something.
Yeah, guys.
Give her an anchor to follow.
I'm holding the spell, guys.
Sunday.
Hurry up.
Is that you? That's you on the other side? Come on. Finn can't hold it for that long. He's not a very good magician.
It's true, Sunday!
You guys are dicks.
He thought you had to draw on the ground to cast a scroll spell.
Hey!
Hurry, Sunday. Don't you want to come back and make fun of him? Your finger belongs under his nose. Sunday. Sunday, come back.
Giggle.
It's working! It's working!
Now's not the time. You need to come back. Finn's shaking.
Sundea,
He's
you're not
got
gonna
cookies.
You're not gonna be a ghoul anymore.
Yeah.
You'll be a normal looking person again. Without the curse.
You'll be a real boy!
Yes.
What?
I promise you. Plus, Esbel said she could kick your ass. Sunday.
It's true.
You've got to defend your honor.
I did it once before. Come on back, little rival.
Is she ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna run your charity if you don't.
Does Cole want to say anything?
Does it appear as if anything's changing?
It's changing.
Oh, no.
It's certainly changing.
The magic's wavering.
Oh no!
Only
It's
something
wavering.
heartful, but said my Cole can probably make this work.
Well, he's casting the spell. He would know.
I don't know if I can hold it any longer.
God, you're so dramatic.
No!
Cole walks up.
No! We have this! Hold on! Father rushes over. Don't let go! Don't let go! Sunday, turn back to the darkness of our world.
Yes! Come to the darkness! Sunday, there's plenty of bums that need to be rid of Waterdeep still. But more importantly, I miss my roommate.
There we go.
I miss my friend and teacher.
Come back.
Feeling a little formy.
You always promise to teach me what a shank is.
Yes, exactly.
I need to know how to carve my own shank.
What's a prison wallet Sunday?
Is
That seals it right there.
is Sunday
I'll tell him.
is Sunday
Get it all wrong. Come on.
Sunday is your spirit willing to return to the
Yes.
material plane.
It is.
And so with that, the ashes take on a full shape and fuse together. Bits and pieces of what was Sunday that have been lost reform and grow. In front of you, you see the ashes expand and solidify into Sunday's form, but made out of an unusual clay or a semi-solid molding. And then slowly, bit by bit, an unusual purple flame washes over that mold, that clay figure of Sunday Plenty, turning clay into flesh. Up the neck, across the face, a clay eye flicks open into an actual eye. The form takes its breath. The clothing of the clay form begins to flutter and fly up as the flame goes down and fully forms Sunday Plenty in front of you.
He's asleep. I'm sleeping. But there's breath.
I freaking love magic. Yeah!
Welcome back, girl.
Wake up!
What's Sunday wearing now?
She's naked.
She looks great.
All right, Sunday's naked.
Wake
I
up.
take my cloak off and cover her.
Would I come back with clothes?
Yeah, he just said that.
Okay, sure.
There's a
Whatever the
single
DM
cloak.
says.
Anything
I
magical
groggily
is
open my
missing, of
eyes
course.
and where am
We made
You're in Skullport, Sunday.
We made it to Skullport.
I? Is it fall left? I try to sit up.
You got 2 6s in a row. What are you rolling for?
I remember!
Yeah.
I look around and the first person I see is Finn.
I'm sorry, Sunday. We couldn't save your
Are
legs.
you Finn?
Always a joker. Man, Sunday, you gotta learn how to jump a little better.
He came back as a halfling. That's why they're the same height.
What
You
happened?
triggered a trap, and then there was a beholder, and it was nasty.
Yeah, we couldn't afford a resurrection
All I
spell.
remember was saying I made it.
You made it all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, now where are we?
Where have you been?
We're in Dalagar's fortress.
Who's Dalagar?
I don't know.
It's a harper.
I reach out.
Fala
for
rushes over. Fala's large frame towering over yours, squeezed.
Yes.
The
big
hard-
thanks for Fala.
The hard war-forged exterior squeezes on a little too tight.
I fart.
Oh no.
Like the cloak.
It's been 5 days of
I reach
this.
out for the rest of my friends.
Fala walks away.
Reach out for the rest of my friends. Grim, Cole, and Finn.
Yeah, rush in.
Yeah, what's
Grace.
up?
Yeah.
Esvel Rosner comes up,
Esvel.
slap on the back.
Esville, what the are you doing here?
She's awesome.
Yeah, she did pretty good while you were gone.
Yeah, dude.
Did
Sunday.
she move into my room too?
Well, they made the offer.
Glad to see
What we said
everybody.
was yours was big enough to make 2, is all we said.
Esfel, I'm sorry. This isn't going to work out. We need to get back all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
good seeing you, little garter snake.
It's nice to see you too.
Time for me to get out of here. Esvel
Alright.
walks away.
Whoa, 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 whoa. With the goggles?
I was
and
joking. She doesn't have that.
Oh, okay. With the good stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
I got all Sunday
But didn't
stuff.
Fall
Thank
say
you.
that they gave her some money?
Viper.
You
Thank you.
feel your side, and
Yeah.
you actually,
Oh, no.
your passive perception picks up the fact that as she's walked away, she has tried to pickpocket
Oh
something.
shit.
Yeah, but Morty knows.
Roll initiative.
No, it's
Yeah.
your
That's a
passive
party
perception picked it up.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm rolling very
She could
poorly.
have that stupid dagger if she tried to take that.
I was just thinking. Well, Esfel, do you really want something? Like, you can ask us. We're all cool and friends now, man.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm not a zombie anymore.
Your large friend with the wood and metal. Fala, yeah. slaps a large coin purse at the side.
I know it's not 20,000 gold like you would have stole from the castle lanterns, but I hope this makes up for at least, you know, abandoning you at Lord Moon's mansion.
Oh well, I've got bigger targets now. With all of the hobgoblins serving the Xanathars, I think it's time somebody paid that vault a visit.
Yeah, kill them all.
That's right.
You're gonna
Unless
pull a
they're
heist on
trapped
the
and
Xanathar?
can't help themselves. That's messed up.
Well, the Black Viper has a legacy to live up to. Cloak, hood up, bandana on. I'll
Smoke
be
bomb.
seeing you. And she walks away.
Come on, where's the smoke bomb?
She's so cool.
Mert, the moneylender's like, wait, what?
Just fades off into the shadows.
Searching his Harper database.
Did I
what?
just hear?
Yeah, don't worry about her.
You did.
I gotta go. And he quickly rushes out the door.
Oh.
Okay.
Fala bumping shoulder to shoulder into Fala as Fala's returning with a bucket of water and a sponge. Come here, Sundea.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you're awake
just
now. You
squeezed-
can do it yourself.
Yeah.
Here.
I'm good.
But I heard.
It's just noise. Squeeze it out. No.
Here. Just
That-
hold on to it.
Okay.
So, that was cool.
So what happened?
So, if I remember right,
How long's it been?
we've got a job to do for Mr. Three Strings.
Where have I been?
Where have you been?
Yeah. Hey, what happened when you died?
Yeah. Wait a minute. What did happen when you died?
I
Wait, let's take bets right here, right now, guys. I said hell.
What hell?
Nine hells.
Mm-hmm.
Cole,
Me?
you get a choice.
just
Purgatory? I don't know what that is.
I
I have no idea how it works.
was stuck in a dream. I
Yeah.
was in the theater, walking the theater, and I couldn't find anybody. It was the weirdest thing. It was like a shadow. It was like everything was mist. And I just couldn't find my way, couldn't find anybody. I don't know how long it was been since I was there.
No pretty ladies with ravens.
Nothing. Nothing.
That sounds terrifying.
Just the theater, empty. Like when we first entered it.
With the ghosts?
Right, when it was all
Like that.
dirty and cobwebbed up, abandoned.
Wait, so you started haunting the theater after you died?
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
Wait.
That's
wait.
exactly what.
That's pretty cool, though.
No, that's not cool.
I didn't get to do that.
That's not cool, Finn. That's bad for business, guys.
Nah. Only us.
That's cool that I got.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Who knows what she's been doing there?
I'm sure it's fun. Whatever it is.
I was picturing like Harlan, just put it back where we found it. Just like looking at like one of the pans, like cleaning it.
Having fun.
I bet she's been scaring patrons half to death.
Yeah, have all your fun. You're fucking dead. Have fun.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
yeah.
What do we need to give you?
Hungry.
You got weapons? What do you got?
I'm naked. Just got this
Got a
cloth
cloak?
We got
on, a
her.
bucket of
Got a
sponge.
spear? Got a javelin?
No, we
We're gonna
got
have to-
her stuff.
Wow, we got our stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Somebody does. Just
What don't we have?
Probably change of clothes.
Yeah.
No, magical items are gone.
Magical items are gone.
it's the only thing that survived.
Yeah.
Magic
We
items
got
are
it.
the only thing that survived.
Okay, so you got your
Plus
goggles.
one rapier, your
Cloak of protection.
goggles.
Plus one rapier, your cloak of protection.
The amulet.
Yeah, the periaptic wound closure, or
Right.
whatever it is.
Yep. Yep. Got
And so you need armor.
my
We
parrot,
took
my
her
goggles,
3 potions of healing, but that came right back, right?
and
Alright,
Your
so
plus one rapier.
first thing we need to do is get her something to wear.
rapier.
Yeah. I pulled up a
What
potato
did we
sack.
do with the dagger? We wrapped it up, didn't we, and put it in the
It's in the bag of
holding?
holding.
Not mine.
Yeah,
The cursed one?
you did exactly that.
Right. We didn't use our fingers. Yes, sure.
I think we might have even used... No, we didn't use Mage Hand. No one has that.
So wait, the only way to get that thing out is to dump it.
Yeah.
Because you grab
Absolutely.
it out of the bag.
You can. Yeah.
Summon it without touching it. Yes. We'll figure it out.
Can we like
Nobody
wrap
wants
it
to
in-
touch that thing
We don't
right
want
now.
to touch it anyway.
What if we
She's
wrapped it
free
in like
for now.
resin or something like that? Like
Once we find the hand, then she can grab it and then cure herself right away.
So wait, if it's in like water and like you touch the water, does it curse you?
You want to try it?
No. I like the
None
way
of
it
us know.
look.
I almost set myself on fire trying to defeat this curse, Finn.
You're just magnetic.
Your passive perception
I get
picks up
hot in
something really unusual about Grim that you hadn't noticed until right now.
Get over it.
What would that be?
Well, your passive perception picks up that Grim's pocket on his left side, there's about a 6-inch diameter gray circle.
What? Wait,
Is-
what?
I look closer and I walk over and investigate this object right now.
What up? What?
As you go over and look, you see that Grim's coat pocket on his side is completely gray. Looks like it's bleached of color.
The hell?
I don't know.
What was in that pocket?
You open up your coat and reach in, and the gray circle moves. And as you reach in and pull out the wand of the War Mage,
Yeah.
crafted of bone, your hand is gray.
Oh
To
shit!
here.
God damn it.
Goddamn curse!
But the gray has disappeared from your pocket.
What the? Are you cursed again?
I don't know.
double curse!
Double curse.
Yeah!
Stack?
I didn't know they stacked, Grim.
Oh my.
Maybe we should start identifying items before we touch them.
Grim.
Anyway, you should probably ponder that for a moment and identify that shit.
Hey, wait. Oh, god damn it. Esvel walked off with the spider emblem.
Prepare yet?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know.
Didn't we do detect magic and it didn't come up?
Yeah, but it matters to like anybody who wants to be a matriarch. Spider matriarch. I'm sure she's just gonna sell it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Esmo walked away with a couple things.
Oh shit!
An adamantine dagger.
Alright, well, I don't know if you guys know this, but we're fucking rich. We got 19,000 gold right now.
Oh, do we have that? Because like I'm a little worried about what Esvel took.
She didn't touch my bag.
Can I make
You
a
were asleep for 2 days, Cole.
Arcana check on this wand to see if I can
I
figure
summoned
out
forth
this-
20,000 gold.
What's happening?
The dagger falls out. Oh man.
Funny.
It is funny.
No, I'm.
Just meant
No, the funny thing is the how little identify actually gives you,
I know it doesn't really tell you anything about the
which
curse.
is why you have to take the spell Legend Lore.
What is that?
Legend Lore,
It's like a
you
7th level
name
spell or
It's
something.
5th level.
Yeah.
Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named.
But that's like for an artifact.
Can
That,
consist of current
No,
tales,
it can
forgotten
be
stories, or secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information.
bingo!
Information
So
you
like a
already
cursed
have.
fucking wand is not legendary.
I'm a sage.
All I'm saying. It could be.
I should be able
It
to
could be.
go to a
I don't
library and
think it is,
study
though.
this
The
shit.
information you learn is accurate, but might be.
Yeah, there's all
If
those
you-
libraries in Skullport. Graham.
But
Fuck off,
identify is supposed to give you the ability, the context of the curses.
Magic Identify gives you
The properties.
some other magic imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether what spells are affecting the item,
Portrait.
what they are.
Hey, spells are affecting the item. Spell is a curse. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But,
Yeah,
but,
but-
however, you
Such
can
as-
supersede it as a DM and say the curse's level is way higher than your identify,
Such as a legendary curse
Yes.
that would require legend lore.
which is just like all of our items. Right.
Because
so if it is, then
But is this wand at that level?
no, so you cast Identify, and I was going to give you this.
sorry
anyways.
viewers. We're
I was going to give you this
meta
anyways with
stacking.
Identify.
Okay.
It is not a curse. It is an unusual quirk minor property. You don't learn all of the details of this wand, but you do learn that it seems to have been crafted by Shadar Kai in the Shadowfell. And that the the quirk about it is that slowly over time the wielder, so long as they have the wand in their possession, turns grayscale.
Yes. Turns gray.
Awesome.
Grayscale.
Sweet. The whole body, like clothing and everything.
And clothing and everything.
Yes.
Anything new to that person slowly takes on the gray hue.
Our
over the course
magnetic
of time.
grayscale mage.
Oh my god.
Rock gnome.
So-
Get used to it.
Right.
So you could
But it's so cut. It looks weird now.
you could adorn a new cloak, and a cloak would retain its color, except over 24 hours it would turn gray.
Wow.
It seems that the quirk has not taken full effect of you over the course of the 5 days you've been unconscious, but now that you're waking up, you see that it is actually in fact growing.
Could be worse. Anything else? You said that I haven't.
If you discard the wand, then slowly over 24 hours you regain all your color.
Okay. Well, this thing's not going anywhere. This baby's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's like a new. I feel good.
What's it do?
It makes me more effective and powerful as a mage when I cast my spells. Cole, like how your bracers make you stronger.
Yeah.
It is a superior conduit and arcane focus.
Oh shit. Yes. That's right.
Right on.
I feel good. Makes me great.
You're looking a little rusty.
You look good, Sunday.
You're. Well, it's growing.
I'm not rusty.
You're, you know.
No, I don't think so. Does it?
Yeah, it's
All of
It's not
that
a
fur
disease, is it?
all of the fur's dust over the days have been kind of accumulating.
It's all getting
You're
brown.
a
You guys
rock
ever,
you're a rock gnome with this unusual ferrous beard.
you guys ever seen one of those deionizers? You guys know what those are?
Yeah.
You turn them on in the air, and all the ionized metals and stuff in the air goes to the deions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I'm assuming that's what's happening to Graham
It's
at
like
this
an
point. He's got like these
electrostat for paint.
random like speckles of metal all around him.
Yep.
I've got like some chops.
Coin.
Yeah.
Come down a little.
Right, you can just like
Yeah.
mold them into stuff
Tiny little iron rocks.
as he sleeps.
Yeah.
Being in the dungeon, little bits and
Oh,
pieces
sure.
roll after you.
Yeah,
Right.
you know there's metal in the
He's
air.
got like this magnetic dust that just kind of floats behind him on the ground.
Follows him around.
The last time you had to relieve yourself, you found a door hinge.
Oh,
Gotta remove that first.
I think it's becoming more powerful as it is.
Definitely way more.
Yeah.
Crap, a door handle.
One day I'll soon be a god.
that's how he trains though. Like
Yeah.
he's just adding more
yeah.
weight.
Yeah, that's why he's so buff.
That's why
lately.
he's so buff. Gravity level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, look at
You're
his
pushing door
constitution.
handles now.
He's already level
Next
3.
week
I
it's
think he's
door
like
knockers.
Scion 1 right now.
I think he's a lightning
Super
rod.
Scion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. You should stay away from electricity, Grim.
Actually,
Who's been casting?
I've been liking the
casting
lightning
that.
bolt lately. It's actually, it feels good through all these nuts and bolts. And
All right. What's next? Sunday's back.
Sunday is like all what little energy she has is just busting up laughing now.
Good.
She's
Welcome back.
glad
Yeah.
you came back. aren't
She's
you?
not suffering like.
back.
Oh, she very much is suffering from resurrection sickness.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's why I'm like
you need
laying
some
around
conjure
still.
aid.
Yeah, she can't like move.
Wow.
Like remember
I'm not
Wesley?
getting up.
Yeah, he couldn't move his
Still
head for a
laying there.
while, and then he had to like move his arms for a little while. And just, he only makes it look like he can
Alright,
hold the sword.
But she can move.
We need to get her some armor.
Wesley.
We got plenty of gold. Let's get you some armor.
All right, well,
Yeah.
maybe a couple of us can stay here
Fancy
while
weather.
a couple of us go.
Minus
some
4
armor.
penalty.
Shopping.
Minus 4
Yes.
penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks.
Shopping.
Every time you finish a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1.
You stay here. We'll get you some armor.
You need some
Anything
sleep.
else you need?
Sunday, what are you
Some
4 days
Doug.
Mm-hmm.
4 days.
to get no penalties.
Hey,
Oh shit.
what are your
Yeah.
measurements, Doug?
She knows them by heart, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
10.
Alright.
Just say 10.
Noblewoman knows her measurements. Come on, man.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just asking for the armor, but okay. I hope this isn't ill-effective for you, you know. Let's see you later. It's good to have you back, Sundea.
Yes.
All right. So while we're shopping, we have other jobs to do, right? We have to go
Yeah.
meet a guy about a
So
thing.
just leave.
Yeah.
I'm staying where I'm at.
If you want.
Yeah.
You want to rest? Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Follow. You stay
Come
here
back
with
and
her.
get me.
All right.
I gave you an order. That's funny.
Don't hit anyone with that sword.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Follow-
Stay if you wish.
follow
Or come
dear.
with. I don't care.
To recap what's been going on since my
You really haven't been gone that
Jump.
long.
calling it the jump.
It's fine to
We
leave.
killed some spiders and
Yeah.
came here. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you jumped through time.
Time jump. Yeah, you're
We had a
traveler.
vision.
This requires further study.
We had a vision. Some spiders. We killed one spider chick who was leading some people, and then we had a vision of seeing her sister, and she was doing some
Scary.
crazy shit. And, yeah. Good.
Tired of spiders.
We also saw a Warforged just like fall.
Alright.
Yeah,
Another one.
yeah.
He called himself Executor. Thought he was pretty hot shit.
Yep.
And it scares Fala. Maybe while
I
you're.
won't let anybody hurt you, follow. You know that.
I don't think I have anything to be afraid of from Executor. I'm excited to find.
Shiny rocks, shiny rocks. Gotta get all those shiny rocks.
I'll be able to go home.
Wait, but the theater's
You are
your home.
home. Follow.
Eberron is my home too.
Do you want to leave the theater?
There are others like me.
But there's only one Paula.
There's a lot of works too, and I stay at the theater.
There's only one Paula. And one Grim. And one Cole.
It's difficult
One
to
bin.
explain. But to know more about who I am and what my purpose is, I have to have a purpose.
But didn't they isn't your whole world full of war?
No, the 100-Year War ended. And that's why
maybe we can find
us
a way to
Warforged
follow.
are looking for a purpose.
Maybe
And I don't think wood carving's my purpose.
No,
you're really good at
you're
it.
not that good at it.
Hilarious.
I'll wait here with Sunday.
Maybe we can find a way we can go to your home.
What?
We could, like, he's here in our home.
Do you just want to visit?
I don't know.
Can we come with you?
Yeah, that's
Probably. We can figure that out later. First we have to find an executor.
Yeah, Sunday passes out. That was enough speaking.
Oh, she didn't clean herself. You guys gotta go. I have work to do.
Alright. Holy crap, is this really the city of Skullport we're looking at?
Giant fingers.
So you leave.
Holy crap, it's like a
fingers.
freaking labyrinth.
31 is the place that you were at.
Colored
moly.
orange.
31 is on the middle
dark.
level, as well as the upper level of Skullport. As you enter the area of Skullport and move out, you see that you stand on different docks. The whole place is a rickety, ramshackle collection of a shanty town. There are 3 levels of different dwellings constructed out of what looks like broken flotsam and jetsam from ships, as
Like
some of the buildings themselves.
Nautical ships.
Underground. Underground. Some of them are even constructed out of an entire ship hull, or the bow of a ship, and then perched up on stilts. The entire thing is up on stilts, the second and third levels. Certain other things catch your eye. You see in some of the dim torchlight that at first you think it must be real, but then realize that there's no possible way. But the very roof of the cavern, they're hanging upside down, is an incredibly lifelike sculpted statue, except it has a staircase leading to the mouth of a giant spider.
Holy shit.
Big enough to be considered a mansion, even by modest standards. Or
So the spider is a living quarters and it's as big as a mansion and it's in the sky
it appears to be clutching the cavern
Upside
ceiling.
down.
like this.
Upside down.
That's awesome.
And
That's crazy.
from the very
I wish I
front
could
of
see
it,
it.
It's freaking crazy.
between the two mandibles coming around, is
The entrance.
an entrance. It's like a rope ladder /
Crazy.
rope bridge leading up to the front.
What are
end.
the denizens of the area? What do they look like?
The denizens of
Denizens, thank you.
Skullport are many and varied. They're tiny.
Right.
Like you take a step forward and you accidentally crush the orphanage.
Sorry.
Many.
What's out?
Damn you, whiskey!
There are many of them. Hobgoblins, bugbears, half orc, half ogre, tieflings, human, halfling, gnomes. The list goes on and on. Many. There are
I walk
dwarves.
over to a random person
There are dwarves in Duergar aplenty.
and I grab him by the shoulders. What are you doing underground?
Mind your own fucking business.
That's not an
Piss
answer.
off.
Ah, God damn it! I let him go.
Real friendly around.
What are all these racists doing underground, Grim?
It's just another place for people to gather, Cole. It's a city.
But we had to go through levels of a dungeon to get here.
Yeah, it's kind
They
of
all didn't do this.
it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? They
We
must
all
have some
didn't do
kind of
this.
magic that gets them from here to there.
A shield dwarf meanders by, sees what you're doing, kind of a real short beard, and she says to you, "We took a boat like an irresponsible person."
Oh, did you have your Lucky Charms?
You took a boat?
Hey, there's a series of boats and canals that lead through the area, the Sargoth River. Are you coming through a cove just outside of Waterdeep? Well, I mean, if you can navigate it
Could
carefully.
have done that the whole time.
What did you do? You didn't come from the yawning portal, did you?
Yeah, we did.
I'm death staring all fucking two of you.
All two of you?
That damn bartender! He just wants people's money, Finn. He just tells them, "Oh, this is the only way to Skullport. It's dangerous down there. Be safe. Give me some gold." And then, look, we could have just taken a ship.
Oh, yeah, darn him. Oh,
What a
Hi.
bastard!
I know him well.
How does he get away with this? It's dangerous.
Most of them die.
Well, you know, many people die going along the river as well. Hi, it's infested with sea hags.
No.
That's good to know.
Okay.
That's actually really scary.
Feeling better now.
Yeah.
Thank you, stranger.
Hi, well, a friendly face is hard to find here in Skullport. Maybe a little less friendly. You're gonna make yourselves a target.
I check my wallet.
It's gone.
God damn it, no! I didn't get that close.
Yeah, no, for real. I rolled a 17 on sleight of hand.
What? I checked my wallet right a fucking way.
Yeah, and you see her walking away.
Not passive, like I actively search.
I know that. You actively search, and it is missing.
I
And
fucking
she's
charge
walking
after
away.
her.
She's casually walking away.
Hey, did you get my friend's wallet?
I tackle her. Bam! To the ground.
As you thud across,
Elbow to the fucking neck.
you thud to the
Give me
ground.
my goddamn money back.
What money? That over there, and she like nudges her head as best as she can, and there is a your coin purse of sort, about 3 feet away on the ground,
Yeah.
adjacent to where you are.
I pat her down and take everything she has.
I grab our coin purse.
You grab the coin, you
She'll
search
steal
over the
from
rest
me.
of her. She has next to nothing on her.
Alright, get out of here.
Her belt has a small pouch that contains a fork, a spoon, and a knife.
I don't take that. Don't steal from me. I'm big and I'm mean.
Is it
Get
everything
outta
inside
here.
the purse?
What?
Is everything inside of this coin purse?
Yeah, all the coin is there.
It's all
As
in
best
the
as
bag
you can
holding it.
tell. I mean, it's all there.
It's all about the bag. If someone
Yeah.
steals the bag, that's in big trouble.
What the hell?
Gotta watch yourselves here.
She runs. She's running, taking off down the boardwalk.
Just kidding.
Hey, it's
Target
thrown.
practice.
It's automatically lethal damage.
No.
Yeah. Anyway. Thank you, stranger. God damn it.
Great lesson you learned there, Cole.
If I remember correctly,
Yeah.
our friend Ronquin said that he would find us down here. I don't think we have a contact to meet for him down here.
All right, well, let's go meet our contact that we have down here already.
All right.
Which is to see a half drow. Pay her these 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, we gotta give it for 3 strings, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
All right.
As
Are there a lot of
you,
half drow around us?
as you begin to meander around Skullport, you come across all different sorts of things that catch your eye. Well, another thing as you're moving around that really strikes your attention. Apparently, coming out of the wall, you stop again for a second because it's another gargantuan monster, and you reach for your weapons instinctively, only to stop long enough when you realize that it is not moving. And coming out of the wall, boring in and out in places, and then coming to a rest at one of the boardwalks, and a sign hanging off of one of the petrified teeth of a giant purple worm. As you watch, you see a couple, a human and a tiefling, in black cloaks. They walk up to it and begin to walk into the mouth.
What?
The smell of food is in the air.
Oh, fuck.
Other things catch your
That smells awesome in there.
other things catch your attention too as you're moving around. You see that there's different shops. You find one called the Poisoned Quill.
Poisoned quill.
Yes, location number 27.
Does this seem to be a mage shop?
It's possible.
We should just carry Sundea, guys.
Oh, she needs to rest.
Can we just put her on a wheelbarrow?
No. Uninterrupted, she needs to rest.
27 is on the middle level of Skullport, close to the center. There's one particular shop that strikes your attention.
Grim, are you writing this down?
I am.
The windows are a little fogged over. There is candlelight coming from the inside.
Let's just do this one at a time. Let's go check it out.
Okay, what's the poisoned quill?
As you move up to the door, the sign giving away no real hint of what the actual shop is,
Finn, you're the front man.
Oh. Yeah, I walk in first.
Don't get seduced.
you walk in. As you open the door, it squeaks on old rusted hinges.
What does it smell like in this
I
room?
actually
Strikes.
walk up to Finn and I slip him the filter of love that I have, and I'm like, "Go get him, Tiger."
Yes.
It is like one of those smooth handshakes,
Yeah.
dude.
Awesome.
It comes across, the door opens, and it strikes a small little brass bell up ahead. As you move in, you see that there are all kinds of different books and things on the shelves of this area. The shop itself is real modest, and you can hear the sound of talking coming from another room. Laughter, a little bit like, oh, it's so good to see you again. You don't visit nearly enough. The bell rings. Oh, just a moment, customers. Around the corner, an old woman comes out, and you see an elderly archmage, you believe.
He's fucking getting himself in the zone.
Holy what?
Elderly archmage of some sort. She is definitely late in her years. Human. Welcome to the Poisoned Quill. I have not much business these days. Well, adventuring sort, are you? What could I possibly do for you?
Excuse me, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Tater, Little Tater's Tots. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. Do you have need of my services?
Yes, I believe that my associates and I are trying to find some brand new, spell scrolls.
Tasselgrin! I just thought of the most amusing, and out from around the corner steps an old man with a very long beard, with crazy in his eyes, with a robe covered in little eyes everywhere.
way.
And he was like, "Ah! You again!" Tasselgrin, stand back! And he begins conjuring this massive spell. You see arcane runes of the likes you've never seen before in your life.
Oh, wait.
Fast forward. Oh Jesus! Don't fall over! Oh Jesus! Don't die!
He casts wall of sand.
Oh god, pocket sand!
Oh God!
It swirls and envelops all of you with a torrential wind.
That's funny.
That
I
blinds
just
all
try
of you.
and scream "Hal" as loud as I can.
He drops the spell. The sand begins to unconjures itself.
We're just. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Covered
well,
sand.
except for the sand in your eyes, you want me to make a check.
Like,
Hello. Hello.
Ah, you're not fooling me this time. That's twice now. Do you have any idea how much that stings? I'm starting to get the idea. Idea.
It's good to see you again, Hal.
Wait, you still see? No, I'll take care of that.
I think he means metaphorically.
Good.
Figuratively speaking.
Good. Yes. Don't you even look at me.
Just keep him close.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Sorry, he's conjuring a spell. I warn you,
Tis but a cantrip.
mint of the littles.
I think you guys are gonna have to handle this one. I'm gonna just stay here for a little bit.
What?
Hal, we made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Skullport.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Tasselgrin, these are my associates. Mint of the littles.
Yes.
I forgot the rest of your names.
Cool.
Yes, it is a little chilly.
Grim, of course.
I know you are.
Dour. Sad little man.
And a new face.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
No, she's sleeping.
Right, that's true. Forgot.
We've come to seek some. Do you have any spell books here for sale?
Oh, no. I'll take a look at the list. Just a moment. Tasselgrin, I'm terribly sorry. I can't stay in chat. I have business to attend to. There are...
More eyeballs to cover in sand.
Yeah.
What goes around comes around. You know? Hey, he waves this unusual looking ornamented rod of a double-headed dragon at you. You damn kids.
See you next time.
If I see you first.
So many eyeballs.
Yeah. You like it?
I did love it.
Can I borrow it?
Now you'll have to take it off my cold dead body.
Well, one day at a time.
We all laugh uncomfortably.
It's happened so many times now. They just keep coming.
So.
Tasselgrin.
Yeah.
He goes over and like holds on to her. They give a warm hug, and you see that he has some affection for her with a little bit of a nose rub. And it's like, until next time, Tasselgrin. Monthly, of course, dear. Keep the tea warm for me. Oh, Hal. You bring warmth to these old bones.
What day is today?
You don't know. 5 days since the last time you kept track of days.
Okay. So I will make a special note of this day 1 month from now.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Word of caution. The dungeon hasn't been the same these past few days. Do let me know if you hear the walls whispering to you. I feel that I'm being watched. What was that? Well, I'll mind blank again, I swear it. I have to go. Best of luck to you. Don't kill me. Farewell.
Okay.
And he opens the door, and as soon as he steps out, he's conjures one of the unusual arcane gates that you have seen elsewhere in the dungeon. A portal opens, and he steps through to some unusual place. You see on the other side
a massive cavern with metal jutting everywhere, but unlike normal metal, this is all polished, worked metal, forged. And in the center of it all, coming across a massive heap, are these gigantic, not gigantic, but these absolutely huge metal scorpions of sort. Electricity coursing over the whole of them. And then in the distance, you swear you see something that looks akin to a purple worm, but all crafted out of strong, forged steels. He steps through.
Is there a counter
In
between?
that very moment, you begin to see little bits and pieces of metal roll out towards you, and portal closes itself off. Some nuts and bolts roll, but as they try to get up, they fall off the stairs and don't necessarily make it to you all the way.
I grab a few of them just to examine for later to see if it's a different kind of metal than I've ever seen.
Looks like metal. Looks like typical metal, but we'll see.
Aluminium.
Oh, not so savage after all.
I don't know what that means. I've heard you say that.
Yeah. It's
I've got some of this somewhere.
those spell books, I think were okay.
Oh,
Or whatever else you have here. Do you only sell spells?
Sand angel. I think it all disappeared.
Except for what was in your eyes.
Yeah.
well,
It was laying on the floor.
You sell poison?
Get up here embarrassing us.
I can't see.
I'm afraid that actually my services are in expert forgery, but if you are looking for spells, I could let you peruse mine. But you can't take my spell book.
I would never do that.
Oh, well. Show me yours and I'll show you mine.
That's the general rule.
Can we go shopping somewhere else while you guys do this whole weird wizard thing?
Oh, yes, certainly. Oh, dearie, don't mind me. It's
All right, don't kill Grab. Walk up the door.
bad for business to kill one's customers and
Guys, bring me back something cool.
What? Okay.
Surprise me.
Out the door.
Surprise me.
No, we need to get her some armor.
You do have the coin needed to transcribe the spells, correct?
Yeah, we can get some. I got some. We'll have to wait till they get back, but yeah.
You could just walk outside.
Guys, I need some money. I need some money.
Money?
I need
Go
some
ahead
coin.
and calculate how much coin you're going to need and give it to them later, and they'll subtract it. But she shows you her spell book.
An Archmage here.
Yeah.
How much would you give him? Like,
As much as he wants. Hold on.
For 9th level spells.
Cole does not need money.
yeah, like.
Sorry, anyway, if he asks
But
something,
there's a
whatever
spell
he wants.
book.
You
She'll
get
let
magic
you.
mouth if you can.
Just asking. I feel like that's
I don't think that's on the list.
I'm just asking because I'm using my.
So the rest of you, the other two of you, lead out now.
See.
Yes. And you start moving around,
You're looking for armor.
looking for armor.
Maybe of the magic kind?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Finn, can you just like ask this random person right here?
I am so sorry that my friend here has manhandled you, and
You look.
I'm very sorry.
You look. You look eye to eye.
He doesn't
With-
know the.
You're looking eye to eye with a very brawny, very haggard, very pissed off looking Duergar,
Can you let him go?
completely bald on top, massive thick beard, two huge thick braids as thick as a rope down the sides, ornamented in black adamantine with spikes coming off the
I
sides.
literally picked up the toughest dude.
My fucking bracers start smoking like a madman.
Oh yeah, they've been smoking since you guys got here.
Skull's on him, just like.
God, dwarfs.
It's just rolling,
Yeah.
smoke rolling up you. You look like the face coming through.
Yeah. Boo.
Keep your damn hands off me, you filthy, dirty efreet.
Orc.
Orc! Never seen an orc on flame as you before.
I know. happens when I'm around dwarves. Anyway, he's got questions.
Hello, brother.
Brother! Do not liken yourself to me.
What are you talking about? I'm just as dwarvish as you.
As clean shaven as little as possible.
I've got the little sideburn.
He's got like Peter Pan.
I'm 18. I can barely grow my beard.
Beard's not enough of it.
Oh, he had a beard since he was 4.
Right.
Good, sir. I'm asking if you know where I can find some good armor.
It's about ready.
If it weren't for your brawny friend there, I would pull you into the Sargoth River and hold you under until the bubbles stop.
Yeah, it's a good thing he has me around, so move on with it.
What do you want?
I asked you. I'm looking for armor.
Go to the foundry. They make things, armor, swords, what have you. It's over there.
How did I miss that? It's so big. It literally says the foundry. Oh, you like the F keeps like blinking out. It says foundry.
It's like flame from the foundry washes over it, and it's like smoke billowing out.
Yeah, man, it lights it up. Like the flames go into it every once in a while.
Yeah, but what about leather armor? They don't really do that in the foundry.
You're on your own.
Yeah, alright.
All
Thanks
right,
for your
well,
help.
let's go talk to them. Take it easy.
Better treat Thaglar with a little more respect than what you have shown me.
Is that you? You're Thaglar?
No! I said treat Thaglar with more respect than you've shown me.
Oh,
Can't get it through that thick skull.
Alright, let's get out of here.
That's great.
let it go. Let's
good.
Let's go. So we make it up these steps to the top of the forge, right? And what are the doors made of? Like steel, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
All right.
massive. The foundry.
Can you reach
itself,
the? It's a dwarf door, right? So I should be able to reach the knocker.
It is all very, very Duergar. Yes.
All right. So it's like
It's a store. We don't
door
have to
handles
knock.
like my height.
We don't have to knock.
Door handles my height, but like tall enough for regular folks to walk through. It's awesome.
Doors on typing.
I open it.
Alright.
It is a very large building on the very bottom level of Skullport in the northeast side, number 24. And it is Duergar. So it is dark brick, mortared very well, steel plates from here to there, the typical dwarven geometric fashionings on everything. The door itself is actually carved. It is metal, as you had said, but it is set inside of what looks like the mouth of a very large Duergar head, expertly crafted out of bronze and blackened steel.
Is he doing the O face?
Yeah, it's just a giant, like from here up, bottom jaw missing, but
That's cool.
All right. I open one of his big old buck teeth.
you are blasted by incredibly high heat.
I do like the wave, basically, like my feet kind of kick in.
You see on the inside that there are huge furnaces. Molten metal is being poured from crucibles into molds. It pours out of these things big enough to hold 2 or 3 ox inside of, and falls into a cast. You see that it fills these molds and forges swords one after another, fills the shape. Other swords are being, after that, cooled. They're dumped into vats of what look like oil, and you see Duergar left and right, just with these massive steel hammers, big enough that looks like it'd be heavy for coal, beating the iron, giving it shape. Others are taking them to grindstones, sharpening them up.
Hello? I'm looking for service.
The Duergar, the cacophony of sound, and all of the hammers beating steel, none of them even look up. There is one particular Duergar who looks larger than all the rest. huge size, muscles rippling, and you can tell right away he's overseeing the entire operation. His beard is huge and white and decorated with bronze that has been worked and braided in geometric shapes so that he has this huge ornamentation that looks like it has to weigh 20 pounds set in his beard.
Shit.
with the weird shape that it has of a series of squares. His beard weaves and braids into it all the way down to the bottom, which is about belt buckle in length.
I'm guessing that's what did the name you said earlier was?
Thagor.
Yeah, something like that. Thagor.
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 Thagor?
Yeah.
Thanks, Rib.
The dwarf sees you.
Hello, Thagor?
What?
Thagor!
Beating of drums and everything in the background. You move in. He approaches
I
you.
was a surge.
Okay. He approaches you.
Oi! I'm Thagor!
Hi, Thagor. It's good to meet you.
What else are you need?
I'm looking for some good armor.
He's gonna do an insight check to your performance check. That is the wrong sound.
I hope he's good, man, because it's 15 plus. Can I use deception instead?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
You're like actually looking for armor though.
It's not a lie. No, but his voice is a lie.
Yeah,
Wait,
his
two.
voice is so high.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. I get it, and that makes it hard. He doesn't get it.
Oi! Arms and armor here!
I'm looking for armor for a lass. Can't really use the type of metal, but
Well, then you're wasting my time!
I was hoping a good, dwarf could show me where I could find maybe a leather working armor. I'll buy something here. My orc friend could always use something.
A better axe?
Maybe you can make it better. I've got adamantine to trade.
Oh, let's see it.
I pull out one of the daggers. This is one of them.
You brought me a toothpick!
This is just a piece.
Barely big enough to wipe my last meal out between my teeth.
You want it or not?
What is a pick? What do you want me to forge with that? A cod piece?
That would be pretty. No.
Can you make a pommel for my friend? A strong one that he can use to bash people with.
Aye.
Coat the axe.
He can coat the axe.
Fires are too hot! Turn them down!
It's real loud.
You can coat the axe too. That's another good one.
Alright. Bring it here.
Takes it, looks at it.
We've got more adamantine.
What pansy ass did you buy this off of?
Oh, you better never let them hear that.
No good dwarves.
They're Genasi's. You know what those are?
And it's
Fire Genasi, as in part fire. You only wish.
The only part fire beings I have any respect for would be the Asia. I could forge you a weapon of furious flame. Not this child's toy.
But I always heard about salamanders. Pretty good too.
Salamander? You mean like the filthy fire newts and salamanders?
Yeah, they literally live in fire, so they can just make it while they're doing it.
Yeah, if you like to stitch together silverware, hardly even holds a shape, the bloody bastards. All they ever do is scavenge and steal from real craftsmen. I'll code it. Yeah. 10 gold. Up front. Be back in 2 days.
Okay. Yeah. Pay it right now. I hand him the 10 gold.
Takes the 10 gold, looks at the axe, slings it up on his shoulder.
Gonna be a bit heavier. Hope you can swing it.
I can handle it.
Yeah.
He turns, moves away, kind of brings an unusual looking monocle out of his pocket, looks over at another craftsman, begins yelling at him, is like, "Hey! That's the wrong grade of wheel!" Kicks it over, moves about. The other Duergar kind of glower and scowl at him, and then they get to work with their crafts and whatnot again. He turns around and he's gone.
I'm just gonna say right now, we had to give him more adamantine, right? Than
No.
just the dagger.
No, he had adamantine.
All right.
Basically all they craft.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And we only brought him like a piece of crap. Well,
Right.
let's get out of here.
I'm gonna need some more magic. I need,
We'll check in on Grim real quick.
yeah.
Sure.
Guys, I don't know what's up with this Archmage. She's got like 12 spells in her book. I just need like 300 gold.
Yeah, of course.
This is all it takes to be an Archmage in Skullport. Dude, we should just move here.
You gonna retire here?
We might as
That's what
well.
you wanna do?
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you can't do this in Midland.
What?
You can't do it on Midland.
That's true. That's true.
Is that really all you need? Is 300? Have you talked
Just-
to the?
I just need 300.
300 gold, 3 hours. Copy those spells into a spellbook.
Mm-hmm. That's all I need.
Totally thought that went up a spell level.
It's 50 gold per spell level. One of them is a 4th level spell, one of them is a 2nd level spell.
To 200 and 100?
Totally thought you'd copy down some of those high level spells.
I can't.
Why not?
It has to be a spell for a level that I
No.
can cast.
Not in your spellbook. What are you talking
You
about?
put all spells in your spell book.
You wouldn't be able to cast them, but I believe you can copy them down.
Yeah.
I'll look again, but either way, I didn't really want them anyways. so-
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, time.
who really wants time stop?
Yeah, sure. Time's out for
I'm sure I could find it somewhere else.
Yeah, but that was a $25,000 spell, right?
We can come back. What?
I'd rather spend.
Yeah,
How about those level 8
True
spells?
Resurrection
50
was-
times 9?
Yeah, True Resurrection was. Oh wait, then why did we pay 25?
450.
We paid
No,
25.
but that's just a copy.
Material components.
Copy it in as
a diamond.
not to cast or anything.
Diamond
And
Valley.
then cold and shit.
Hey Cole,
Yeah, what?
we need diamonds. Like 1,000, like diamonds that are worth like a resurrection,
I don't know what that is.
like a revivified diamond.
I just hold the gold. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, we need to convert some of our gold into diamonds. Okay.
You meander around
Alright.
until you come to a place
It's like
that you
barrel.
find called Dumathoin's Jest.
Is Grim with us now?
Yeah.
Dumathoin's Jest, the name of the sign is written in both Dwarven and in Common and in Undercommon. And it is all etched onto a stone tablet hanging from a sign in the shape of a chiseled cut gemstone.
We gotta get Sundea's armor first, right? Like,
I'm not running out of gold anytime soon.
all right. So, Cole,
What time?
I'm gonna try again, for
Yeah.
the third time now,
Yeah.
to do this accent. Don't get blown away and start laughing or give me away this time. All right.
Alright, yeah, I kind of fucked it up for you last time.
All right. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self this time. I turn myself into a rock gnome,
Okay.
and I have glasses. I look a little bit like Grim, but I'm not wearing a fedora.
You think that's what rock gnomes look like? You think that's how we look? You
My
know?
ear, like literally, my ears went from like rounded to pointed.
Forgot the 9.
Yeah, that's basically like it, right? And my hair is now like gray.
With
It's like flipping through spells.
Like, it's not great too. It's not just great. It's like comb over, like a real bad comb over.
Okay.
Dad come over.
Yeah, I look like I'm in my like late 50s. Anyway, so I come in and I'm like, don't blow this for me, okay?
I'm a halfling now. Alter self. Come on, let's go. Let's go. No, let's go in.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Wow, I'm such a halfling. What kind of store is this? Got any food back there?
A female Duragar, completely bald, no hair whatsoever, with the exception of around the ears, a sort of mutton chop coming down the side.
Good.
I'm a halfling.
I can see that.
Been that way a long time.
That's fantastic there, dear.
Excuse me. Don't listen to my friend here. I've got a proposition for you. I've got lots of gold and I need gems.
Well, we've got gems here. I could sell you. What you looking for?
I'm looking for the type of gems that are of a certain type of cut that works for resurrection spells.
And that will be.
It's a type of diamond. I'll have to look through it, but.
Oh, certainly. I got the diamonds. I've got a few diamonds here. Any particular cut that you're looking for?
Honestly, do I need a certain cut for this?
Do you what?
I do not know if I actually need a certain cut.
It is not a particular cut.
Just the value.
Just a
Yeah.
But I don't want to say the value. Because I'm trying to. It's down.
I have like a mouthful of rations. It just has to be very valuable. I'm a halfling, so I like food.
Oh, yeah, I've got.
I see what you're doing there. That's funny.
Here you are. I got these. And she pulls out a collection. It is a case with a glass top with a small, intricate-looking Duragar lock on it. She pulls it out, and you see that there are an assortment of diamonds in there, each one roughly the size of a gold coin. Alright, all of these I got here. Here, each one's about 500 gold.
Do you have any that are like you would always say like maybe 1,000, like something like a little bit higher cut than this? These are fine, but
I want to see the coin first.
oh yes, no problem at all.
No, this might be just precautionary. Not very many honest folk come down in here.
We're discerning customers.
Are you worried about us
Excellent.
robbing you?
Excuse me, hold on.
You wouldn't be.
We are not here to rob you of any.
Well, that's exactly what a robber would say.
I'm way too lazy to
Dude,
rob anyone.
Actually, they probably would say, give me everything you got, but that's not the point.
Give me everything you got because I've got lots of gold.
I need to protect the inventory.
I completely
I want to
understand.
see the coin to make sure that ye are all serious buyers.
May I please have 1,000 gold, Cole? Here's enough for one of those cuts, please.
Alright. She puts the smaller case away and rummages through some stuff, unlocks the chest. Behind the counter, you hear the sound of keys being into lock pins, unlatching.
Just kidding.
Hey, you know,
A
Finn,
brow,
I kick Cole as hard as I can.
a brow raised up.
just because the gem needs to be worth 1,000 gold doesn't mean we have to pay 1,000 gold for it. You ever heard of bargaining?
That's not how this works right here, because the gods know. That's the problem. Gods know.
And that's stupid divine magic.
Listen, one day the Lord will bless us all. Sure as God's got sandals.
She pulls out a larger gem that is
Excuse me.
about half the size of a fist, places it on the counter, unwraps the black cloth around it. I got this one here. It's 1,000 gold for this one.
All right, here you go.
That's not worth 1,000 gold.
Can I take a look at it?
gem that's been bought.
Oh shit.
What if I had something real interesting to show you? Like a real Dwergar treasure.
Alright, well, pawn shop's down the way.
No. This is serious. Could be the skull of a king.
Right, I don't deal
You're
in
sinking my
skulls. Are you,
You're gonna pay full price.
You're sinking my deal. That is just the first price. Have you ever done any picking before?
are you suggesting that you robbed a tomb of a king and
No.
that you're here to try to ponder off his remains?
I liberated the remains of a poor Dwergar, probably chieftain.
What are you doing?
From the dungeon of a mad mage. You want to see it or not?
I guess I'll take a look at it.
Got your curiosity piqued, don't I? I show her the Dwergar glass.
You take a
Skull.
skull out of your bag.
It's a skull covered in
It is a skull completely coated in glass.
Just
You set it down on the countertop.
300 feet of just like circle of death.
as soon as the glass breaks.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Alright. You got yourself a skull coated in glass. That's weird.
Right?
Dwarven skull.
Aye. Dwarven. Well, I see that, yeah.
My sources tell me that there's some deep magic buried within this skull.
Right behind the glass.
Do you really think that I know a lick of anything about magic? What use is a magic skull of unknown origin got to do with me?
Fine.
I deal in gems,
Pay her 1,000 gold.
and that's just glass.
Yeah.
You try and come in here and pander off glass as a gem, I'll be sure to take up the complaint with the Xanathars
Do we need more
about you peddling poor goods in this here fine establishment.
I just thought it might be interesting. I'm sorry.
Do we need more than one?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, so
Book deal.
do you have another one?
I got more.
This is a real one, please. For reals, right?
insight check.
They're both real. The gems are real. You really think that I'm pondering off glass? You're the ones. You all come in here with your skulls and glass, and you
He's
try
not
and
saying
ponder
inside
them
check
off.
out loud.
I wasn't lying to you. I told you it was covered in glass before I brought it out.
Inside check out loud.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This person looked like they're squirrely,
Yeah,
or
right.
like they seem like they align to me.
You don't believe her.
Oh, shizzle. Do you want another 1,000 now, Finn?
Yeah, I do.
I hand him another 1,000.
Aye, all right. Behind the counter in the chest, pulls out
Let
another.
me see the gem first.
Aye. Places it on the countertop, unfolds the black cloth around it.
Is this gem worth $1,000?
Is it?
I'm good with gems.
Intelligence check. Are you good with gems?
Yeah, but more importantly, is she lying? Is it lying?
So this is definitely worth $1,000.
Aye, I'm selling it for $1,000 gold, ain't it?
I'd like to look it over.
Is this cut worth 1,000?
Aye. I says it is.
Do I believe her?
He already said no.
Insight check.
It's passive,
Was
super
my
high.
passive? Would I know?
Super high.
17.
Well, you know that she is selling it for 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Shit.
I looked the gem over. I got a 21.
The gem
On, like,
itself,
an intelligence check.
the gem itself is got a lot of occlusions, and in any other place would probably only pass for 500 gold.
Skullport.
For how
Except
much?
for the guy that coated my
500.
axe. That's pretty cool. Unless he's gonna steal the axe.
Well, tell me outright, my halfling friend. Is this really worth 1,000 gold?
If you took 1,000 gold and then you cut it in half, it'd be what this is worth.
Why are you trying to swindle me?
I've got a business to run here. You really think I'm going to sell you a gem for 1,000 gold? That's worth 1,000 gold? I've got a thing.
Javelins in their face.
Hold on.
Intimidation check.
Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Stop. I'll pay market price. Please give me $8,000 worth of gem. I'll pay your $200 of markup. How about that?
You'd be lucky that I'd be giving it to you at half. Every other gem I got in here, pretty much 20% store value.
Don't you give that rock gnome a goddamn coin, little mitt.
What rock gnome are you talking
What are
about?
you? Aren't you a rock gnome?
Duergar.
Oh,
Durgar, man.
I'm a halfling. I can't tell the difference between races.
Intimidation check. I got a javelin in their face
Roll an
now.
intimidation check.
Go cool.
Where's my good die?
It's the big one.
I'm sure I got intimidation. Well, that's not bad.
Crappy ass
14?
shopkeepers in Skullport. This is like a shoddy version of Waterdeep.
So it is a robbery, eh?
No, I just want to make sure you give us a good deal.
You were trying to rob us. You're trying to sell us a crappy ass gemstone.
Hey, you come in here and you point the javelin in my face. You're going to attack and kill me then? Alright, no, do it! Do it! Stab me with that spear. Let's see.
And then we get all your gems. Is that what
Right.
you want?
Yeah, and
You're
then
fucking crazy.
the Xanathar shows up. You want the
fucking
entire
I'll
Xanathar?
stab them too.
Hey,
Them?
hey,
Ah, new here, ain't shit.
please.
No, I'm not new here. Fuck you.
Hey! Go outside.
Outside.
Damn it.
I hope
Outside.
the Xanathar shows up and disintegrates every last one of you.
I'll walk out the door.
Great big eye beams will turn you all into dust.
This store sucks, Finn.
You want to go outside too?
Fine, I'll go outside. I'll go outside because I don't want to be in here anymore. With this shiesty Dwergar. Give me my glass skull.
Go.
I take your trash.
I leave with Cole.
Alright, you want a gem, a diamond.
All right. I'll trade to the gem I've got right now. That's 500. I've already got 1,000 for me. Can I please have a gem that's worth 1,000 gold for reals?
Pretty sure
I'm giving
after
you a
that
1,500
debacle,
markup.
pretty sure after that debacle there, demand has just gone up.
Oh God. I'm very sorry, but I'm trying to persuade them at this point.
Persuasion check.
My friends are not the person you need to be worried about.
Roll a big fat die.
I'm not the one your friends need to be worried about. This town is under Xanathar's rule. You all don't know anything about the Xanathar. I can see it plain as day, or you'd be acting a bit more afraid.
Okay. So that is a 24.
Oh yeah. Sell you the gem at the regular price I sell my gems at. You want a diamond on your surface world currency, 1,500 gold. Anything less than that, my goods are not for sale.
All right. Here's the gem. That's 1,500.
She takes the gem back, takes the other gem back, reaches into the back, reveals a new gem, much more brilliant in sheen than the others. Cut in a marquee, if you know what that is.
Like that one. Like that one.
Looking through the window.
Oh yeah, princess cut.
There you go.
This one is legit.
Aye. Take it.
Do I believe her?
Insight check.
Do I need an insight check?
The DM decides to use passive or not.
Shit.
Not even gonna say the number.
14.
You believe her.
That could come back to bite us.
Did I fail? You have to tell me.
What?
Yes, you
How
do.
did that- what?
Because I'm about to use my what do you call it?
Your
God's trait.
Divine soul trait.
Yep, which works if I fail.
Are you? No, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
can use it after I
I
fail.
don't know if it's
That's the rule.
specific.
It literally says it works after you fail. So did
I think
fail?
if you know if it passes or fails, which you're not gonna know that.
No, it says if it failed.
If this, I'm gonna say that I will let you use the ability, but I'm not gonna tell you if it passed or failed because, much like a stealth check, you wouldn't know
No idea.
if they heard you or not
says
if
if
you
you
were
pass
sneaking
or fail.
somewhere.
That's under what again?
It tells me if I failed. I have to use it either way. It tells me if I failed.
It's under the divine, which isn't a player handbook. It's a scat.
Xanathars.
Xanathars.
That just seems weird that you would
15,
even know.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's really high.
You believe it's legit.
That's pretty high. 20's high. This thing would have to be like a god.
Yeah, we're totally metagaming though. Just
Oh, you got 2? Right? Cause any more trouble,
I walk out the door.
you'll be Ash.
I didn't listen.
don't you want more business, you weird fuck?
Come out here.
Let's get out of here.
When you come out, I'm
0
like
for 2.
fashioning this like weird metal voodoo doll.
I
in the
mean,
shape
1
of
for
a
3.
Duergar.
Sorry. 1 for 3.
Let's go find a magic sword.
What the hell, guys? You totally sank my deal. Like I told you beforehand.
I'm sorry.
Dude, you gave her 1,000 gold for something that weren't worth shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna bring
found
my
out
fucking javelin out.
afterwards.
We
Thank
did
you.
give her 1,000 gold, right?
Yeah, I had to.
It wasn't any more than that.
And
Yeah,
you
it
you,
was.
so you have the other 1,000?
I've got the other 1,000.
Dump it in the bag here.
Is there a
Wait, I actually need that. I take it back.
What?
is
yeah.
there
Do you want it? You can have it.
I kind of do.
Okay, you can have it.
is there a store that sells magical wares around here anywheres?
Everywhere that you've
Who
gone,
you gonna ask?
everywhere
You
that
looking
you've
for a
gone,
sign?
Yeah.
Who you gonna ask?
Well, we're trying
Do
to
I
find
see any
leather
signs that
items.
indicate?
You
For Sunday, we
there are
literally walked
signs
out like, hey, let's
everywhere
get
of
armor
all
for
kinds of
Sunday.
different shops,
the
but
fuck
none
are
of
we
them
now?
really kind of give you the impression that they were advertising magical goods. It's difficult to find what you're looking for. You do find that there are a few places that sell something on what you believe could be armor for Sunday in the presence of leather armor.
Okay.
It is called Thimblewine's Pawn Shop.
Thimblewine.
All right, a pawn shop. All right. Let's go to the pawn shop.
You
It's
go-
a thrifty way to shop.
Thimble wines.
We're
Yeah.
gonna pop some.
You open the door.
Sundea.
Open the door and you step in, and there is a little counter and smaller furniture, and you see a rock gnome with pink hair, kind of in a faux hawk of sort, although it goes much longer in the back and is braided to 2 different braids that goes down to his lower back. A thick beard that has been dyed blue with weird ornamentation of feathers and rocks kind of tied in place, beads and such.
Pink hair.
Hi! Civilized company.
Oh, welcome to my shop. Come on in.
You're very festive.
Oh, well, you know, it's in a dark, gloomy place like this. You kind of got to keep your spirits up somehow.
Fantastic.
Hey. Do you still look like a gnome?
Yeah, I do. For
Do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Do your thing, Finn.
excuse me. This is my good friend
The half.
Rex, and this is my other good friend Havoc.
Hi.
Yeah, go ahead, lie to me. I don't care.
Can you even tell if I'm lying?
With my secret roll that I have, yeah, he can tell that you're lying.
I don't know.
Unless you're gonna roll a really
did I
high
get to roll a
deception
really
check.
high deception check?
Go ahead
Does
and
my
roll
DM let me roll?
Go ahead and roll it. I don't think you're gonna beat me.
What's happening here?
That was 11.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm assuming it's charm everybody.
I just
I
started
cast
looking
friendship.
around.
I cast friendship.
Hey, how's it going? Friendship.
You know when you're casting that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afterwards. The bards.
Yeah, am I living here? I don't think so. What's that place called? A
What is he ever
hideout?
gonna see me again?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, does he know what I look like?
Anywho.
Yeah, what's this dude got around here? What's up, man? You got a
You
nice
see
little shop
that
here.
his shelves are filled with all kinds of unusual knickknacks and things. Some of them appear to be decent adventuring gear. Others appear to be, why would I ever buy that? It's almost like a tourist trap of sorts. But he has all kinds of different things that you could be looking for. What can I get you?
I spend at least 10 minutes in his shop wandering around, casting Detect Magic as a ritual while I am in there.
Alright.
Tell
you what happens 10 minutes later.
She's like, what the fuck?
Doing? Checking your feng shui, don't worry about it.
Guys, I'm starting to feel bad. Like, should we like go back and get Sundea? Like, just have like 10 days go by.
She needs her
and
sleep.
stop in. I just don't want to make Rick just sit here this whole
good.
time.
I'm playing my part.
Make this as fast as we can.
I'm just playing my part.
3 hours later.
I know, right? Shopping, man. Shopping and resurrections take forever. Anyway, we're at the shop.
10 minutes go by. You are all browsing, looking at things.
Is there anything that catches my eye?
Yeah, you find a gemstone that looks like a lump of coal.
Is it worth like 1,000?
Cole's name on it.
As you pick it up,
It's a lump of me.
you kind of rub it off. It looks like a gemstone. But when you turn around to show it to them, they just see a regular lump of coal. The gemstone itself is only 10 gold. You're guessing.
Tricky little thing.
That's an illusion, I think.
Guys, it's coal. Coal?
Yeah.
Grim, you pick up a small hand fan. As you open it up, you see a sleeping cat.
That's neat.
Right?
How much for this?
The sleeping cat.
5 silver for you.
Seems like a lot.
Well, it's decorated, and it came from a hobgoblin who painted it for his wife, who was an elf. And they eloped together and fell in love and had children, and it was a family heirloom. And they sold it to me in order to put their youngest half-orc through college
Silver.
in Waterdeep.
For 5 silver.
Yeah.
That's a big story for a little practice.
Well, I'm willing to cut you a deal.
Joke's on you, there are
Because
no
it's cursed.
colleges in Waterdeep.
No?
Yeah. Who is it cursed, huh?
He
Stop
takes
with
it, unfolds it. No, it's fine.
We need some leather armor.
Look, there's absolutely no way I pulled this out of the water. You see that there are water stains along the outside. 5 silver. Come on, screaming deal.
Like a little bit of water drops on like hitting his face.
Yeah. Unless there's
Sweating, it's hot in here.
magic radiating off that thing in waves. No.
There is
I'm good.
no magic in this entire place.
I think we're wasting our time here, guys.
You do find a slightly moldy set of leather armor.
No.
It smells funky,
No.
but it all appears to be fit and together.
How much for the weird moldy leather?
Oh, it's not just any weird moldy leather. That leather was once worn by Zootmoy, Demon Queen of the Abyss. She crafted it herself for her special wedding when she was to wed the King of the Slimes.
You're pretty good at stories.
It's not a story. These are all true.
That's a cool story.
Do I believe him? Really?
I want that to be true.
Leather armor, 50 gold.
Wow, that's
really expensive.
That's way above market price. That's
Ah, but you'll never find another set of leather armor worn by a demon queen.
Still haven't.
yeah, I don't think we have yet.
No curses either. Everything in here guaranteed, no curses.
How do you guarantee that?
I wear everything. Test it all out once. For you, the consumer.
Can we trade him some of our like drow stuff for gold?
Yeah, it is a pawn shop.
Yeah, like, hey, would you be interested in this? And I pull out one of the silk like tapestries, right? That was
Did I
like,
tell you what that was worth?
like 50 gold.
I'll buy it. 10 gold.
Tell me the story about it, though, little man.
Oh yeah. Do you see the dying spider on here?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a rare delicacy.
all right.
Yeah,
10 gold.
It's a cookbook.
it's a cookbook.
Yeah, it looks like a cooked tapestry. 10 gold.
This depicts the death and resurrection of Loth, though.
Wow.
And at the hands of her spider disciples.
10 gold, 50
You really think
silver.
you're gonna outlive this guy?
Oh, there you
He
go.
saw me through me as soon as I came inside the shop.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, whatever.
He even knows that I'm not in gnome.
Wait. Leather armor, 45 gold.
It's too much.
44,
Better off in cloth.
43, and 50 silver.
I can cast a spell on it that's cheaper than that. Hold
Yeah,
her
we
off.
just give her a shell.
You'll be back. I'll be here.
Do we see anybody who's
Come again.
Do we see anybody about Sunday's size wearing leather armor?
Oh, gee. Gang somebody? No. No.
Just buy it off somebody. It's literally just walk up to him and buy it off him.
As you step outside, you kind of look and you see a massive shape looming in the distance that you're starting to make out now that you have gotten a little bit closer to the site of Skullport. It appears to be a huge underground castle set upon an island. There is a single stone bridge leading from Skullport to this castle, and on the ramparts of this castle you see hobgoblins, bugbears, and you hear intelligence check.
Yeah.
15.
There you go.
20.
That's two tonight.
That is the distinctive roar of a wyvern.
Ooh. They are keeping wyverns in there. These vine creatures with scorpion-like stinger tails.
They like dragons?
Kinda. Not really.
No, you wouldn't say that. Because dragons, they get really pissed off if you do that.
Yeah, what dragon does, but a wyvern loves them. In fact, that's one of the ways that you charm a
Wyverns
wyvern.
aren't that smart. They're about...
They know the word dragon. Try it.
I don't know.
You don't believe it? Try
I
it.
hear most people don't get wyverns because, like, that stinger thing, man. Yeah, like,
Everything you
it's
know
hard to
about
control.
wyverns, I taught you.
you didn't teach me everything.
You see a new shop.
You may have taught me everything you know, Grim.
There is.
You don't know everything I know.
Anyway, when we see a new shop, we got
On your way back, you come across another shop, and outside of the shop, you see a weird collection of nooses hanging from the outside rafters of the front porch.
Nooses?
Every one of these nooses has a name on it. The sign over the door says Dead Man's Corner.
Cool. Let's go check this place out. It looks awesome.
I don't think it's been 10 minutes. Do I see any magic?
No.
Alright, well, checks out. No magic. I mean, it's not scary like that anyways.
I'm just gonna kill people as they walk in. Let's go.
You never know.
Is this a coroner's office? Like, what do they need nooses for?
You go up the steps of the stone, or not stone, the wooden hut of sorts, and open the door. You open it, and the weird smell of sea brine, seaweed, and old fish immediately greets you, as well as something that you can't quite put your hand on until you see what's lying around the room, and it hits you. There are zombies everywhere. There's like 20 or some zombies sitting on chairs, at tables, lying on the ground. One of them is kind of like leaning into a wall like this. And there is an old woman. She is adorned in ragged clothing, keeps her hair wrapped up in a sea net, and has like a conch shell on top of it from a massive thing. There are tiny little snails, in fact, crawling on her skin, leaving slime trails everywhere. And it seems like on the side of her neck there are barnacles growing in her, out of her skin.
I cover
And
up my...
she takes one of them and is like, welcome to my shop.
How long's her nose?
Boarded.
I'd nope out of there.
We offer much respect to you. I see you practice the school of necromancy. A fellow mage.
Let's just get stitches.
Knowledge is here. The weak aren't that sort. What have you? Have you come to purchase one of my fine zombies? They take orders. Well, they're excellent for setting off traps in the depths of Waterdeep.
You sell these
I do.
fine creations.
Anything that washes ashore.
I think we'd be more interested in things that have washed ashore than your fantastic necromantic creations.
But nothing sets off traps as well as a zombie. About human way to look at this one. It was an elf before. She grabs a noose from the rafters. Elrendor. They go wherever you lead them. Come, Elrendor, come. And she begins taking a zombie who shovels wherever she pulls it.
How much?
I'm watching from the window, like.
I mean, I'm just curious.
I knew I saw a discerning customer in you.
I mean, well, it wouldn't be for me. I have a friend, you see. She's very ill, and this is right up her alley. Cole.
I take a great pride in my work and great joy. Nothing makes me happier than returning the lost to the world of the living. But I need components for my spells. Bigger things, something small. Not sure you could pay that, but your barbarian friend here has a bit more hair than you. I need a clipping of hair, something simple, and just a drop of blood. Reagents have you for raising the zombies. You see, these are not just typical zombies, but in order to keep them pacified, so that they follow orders, I need a sample.
Cole, she wants your donut.
It would be your zombie. Only would listen to you.
It sounds safe.
No, it's not.
Quiet you! Discerning customers only!
No, it's not.
Keep it in the window.
We don't.
Unless if you're purchasing, you mind your own business.
You said something about things that have washed up on shore.
Yes, anything that washes up. I'd like to take the fleshy bits and bring them back here.
Ah, I see.
What was your name, stranger? I didn't get that.
Don't tell her. We don't need any of your zombies. Have a good day, ma'am.
She seems so nice.
Let's get out of here.
But please, here, take this, a free sample.
No. I don't want anything.
And she procures a small jar, and on the inside is just this hand, crawling at the glass.
Fucking buy that! Fucking buy that!
It's free.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you this for free.
Nothing is free from
Just
this
a
lady.
reminder
No.
for the discerning customer.
No.
Cole says no. I can't take it.
We gotta go.
Thank you,
Oh,
though.
I should have known better. You keep your slaves well trained. I thought I was speaking with a free gnome.
Oh, okay. You had me when you said crawling claw.
You're back inside a little bit?
So,
Just when you
piqued your
thought he was
interest
out.
then.
You know, I actually knew some hags when I was growing up.
Oh, Jesus.
She's no idea what you mean.
What do you mean?
I thought you were a sea hag. I'm so sorry.
I've spent my life, a whole lifetime here in the dark of Skullport. It comes with a bit of racking on a woman of old age, adult of mind and all. Snail,
No, I'm good.
succulent,
Okay.
a crawling claw for you.
How do I know it won't steal everything I own in my sleep and give it to you?
Don't let it out of the jar, dearie.
So wait,
And don't feed it after midnight.
So
And don't let it get wet.
wait. So you're telling me that I can't let it out of its jar?
I'm afraid not. It's a curiosity. If I gave away all of my useful wares and product, why, a poor shopkeeper would be.
No, I was trying to buy this. Well, don't you have one that I can use?
Drop of blood and lock of hair, and you could have a whole zombie.
Yeah, but the crawling claw is cooler.
Remove a hand. They don't die after you sever them.
Wait, so it becomes more than one zombie after you like take an arm or a leg
No,
off?
I'm afraid you might not understand these things. You see, they don't grow back. I'm not selling toes.
No. I mean, like,
But
so you make a zombie and then you
if
cut off
you-
its hands and then you have 3 zombies,
Now,
right?
if you remove a hand, the hand stays animate. You could have your own claws that way. Although, if you dismember zombies, I cannot necessarily guarantee their effectiveness.
I guess that makes it not very handy, right?
My lady necromancer, do you perhaps have a book of spells that you would be willing to peruse?
No spells for sale here. Zombies. I sell zombies.
Oh, because if we
For the discerning adventurer.
if we get the spell, then we become the zombie dealers. So that's how we get you.
I want to be a zombie dealer. You?
Here, take back the Cron Claw.
Fine. Leave my shop. But you know where to find me. I will be waiting.
I'll leave. You know, the shops in Waterdeep are a lot like nicer.
That's what I would say.
I miss the North Ward, guys.
Right.
I don't have to worry about somebody like
Good
killing
old
me.
Troll Skull Valley.
Yeah.
Gotha and her surly attitude.
You know, she set us up that arrangement with Saphir. You don't remember that?
But yeah, no, we got contacts down here. We just been wandering around like tourists.
Yeah. Bad tourist.
Oh, you pointed a spear at somebody?
Yeah, he's trying to rob us.
Yeah. Finn, you've been a nerd all night.
Is that any different from any other guy?
Yes.
I flipped the hair back.
Significantly.
Like back over the other side of the baldness. It's just like a really long one right here. This right here. It's just like I keep flipping it back over the bald spot.
Alright, well, I think we're done shopping randomly.
You walk back, you come across all kinds of other places along the way. You pass a distillery, a bar.
We need food.
You find a place called the Herald's Meat. You pass once again past Thimblewine's pawn shop. There's the Skull Square, which is mostly abandoned. You pass by Dark Harvest Market, which has food that are sold as raw ingredients.
I will stop right there.
Should know.
Just like turn right.
You open the door to the shop. You see that there are unusual items hanging here and there. They quite an array of Underdark ingredients. You see that there are a few were-rats here as well, none of them that you recognize. And Duergar behind the counter, who is selling things, is like,
Oh, what do you need? I got your groceries here. I've got the right meats. I got the fishes. I even got a bit of cat.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for some modest meal provisions. It'll come around to about 240 pounds.
Oh, yeah. 240 pounds of food. Banquet then, eh?
Mostly like it's gonna end up being like flours, grains, you know, stuff that will last a while. 30 days at least.
Oh, yeah, alright.
goes through some of the stuff that he has, pulling out unusual ingredients, mushroom stoppered vials, other such things.
Stuff that's got a lot of shelf life. And while you're at it, do you have any cooking books?
Non-perishables, a few cooking books. I got some of those as well. Allow me to pull out a few things.
Pulls out a cooking book that has a style of Duergar cooking on it. It looks like a lot of braised meats made with basted sauces from different types of fungi, as well as blood-based sausages.
Bloodwurst.
Okay. As long as there's no more spider cuisine. I don't think it can handle that. Like live spider.
It's just starting to get used to it.
Alright, yeah. How much do you want for all this?
That much food? You said 250 pounds of food?
240.
240? Sheesh, I wasn't accounting for.
It's about 12 gold pieces for 10 days of food. That is that quality.
That's what I was looking at. Skullport and everything is more than that.
So
He
it's
offers-
about 8 pounds of food per day for 4 people.
He
And for 10
offers-
days is 80 pounds.
He offers you what you're looking for twice normal market value.
Okay, so that would be 120 for 2 days, for 20 days, and that would be 130 for no, it'd be 2. Yeah, so it'd be
D&D is all about math.
D&D about math. Sorry guys.
So he offers you Zerkwood
too
spores, which are used like flowers. You find Trillimac and Water Roar, Ripplebark, Fire Lichens, Blue Caps, Barrel Stalks, all edible fungi underneath the non-perishable foods, as well as the cookbook, which talks about the ways that you can preserve certain things. Hardtack, as well as salted.
720 gold, that's highway robbery.
Not all the way down here. Well, I like to think of it as waterway robbery. Have any idea how hard it is to get these fine goods to you? Not only that, but everything here is pretty much purchased by the inn, the distillery, the tavern.
Will you give me a discount on liquor?
What?
Will you give me a discount on liquor? If I buy this, will you give me a discount on liquor?
I don't sell liquor. No,
Alcohol?
no,
Ale?
not in my shop.
All right.
Look, I really would if I could, but there's a bit of a monopoly on that. You're gonna have to go to one of the other establishments. I hear that there's some half-elf somewhere who brews up something. I don't know the name of it. Perhaps you could go visit the Black Tankard or Gude's Distillery.
I cast suggestion on this
Hold on.
living piece of crap.
Oh god.
Hold
Oh
on.
god.
And
Hold on.
No.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, you can't stop him.
No, it's okay. We're paying up price because of where we're at. You gotta pay for where we're at, Graham. Graham, you have to pay for where you're at.
I think it would be a good idea if you sold this to us for a fair market price plus 10% and forget you ever saw us.
That's your suggestion.
And he rolls.
I gotta be what?
18.
Wait, whoa. 18? How are you at
Got a
18?
+2 1 to the War Mage.
That's only against
Okay,
checks,
then fine. It's
not saves.
17. Plus
Jiminy
5
Christmas.
for my.
super.
yeah.
Why don't you just use your portent dice?
I couldn't. Do we know what they are?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
I got a 17 and a 5.
Where's my monster manual?
It's right here.
I just
Wash now.
fine. See,
Yep.
every deal I've done so far today, every single one. Fine. I don't even know why you brought me here, guys. Morty, stop eating that.
And he's got this weird fruit that's got spikes all over it. He's like licking it. Like the tongue from the bag just like comes back.
I sell it to you at a fair price, plus 10%.
Doesn't he have advantage because he's an elf?
It's not an elf, he's a Duergar.
Oh, okay.
Um,
There's a drow.
is double a fair price? Guess he sells it to you for what's in the book.
Yeah, and like that's double here, right? Because like we're in a fucking terrible hard place to get food.
He sells it to you for what it says in the book.
What?
Oh, so it'd be 360.
Plus 10%. So 396 gold.
I'll give him a 400 even.
Blind is cloudy.
Hey, can't you just ship it all in anyway?
What?
We leave. I leave the money and I take the food. And we go. And I look over at the rat person. I say, "You son of nothing."
There's 6 of them, and they all just saw what happened. And they're leaving the establishment. You see them kind of hide in the back and trail you a little.
Wow.
You still got those were-rat buddies?
No, I don't think so, Grim. Why, dude? Why?
I'm 16. You spend all our money on crappy deals.
It's my gold. He gave me 1,000. If I want to spend it on provisions, I should be able to.
Remember how I keep telling you we gotta solve all our problems with magic? We're not gonna get better at that if we don't keep trying.
Do you think it'll be better if I go back and just pay him the rest? Like what he wanted for the real price?
No,
Or do
you
think
forgot
that-
he even seen us.
Well, that doesn't,
You heard me.
that doesn't stop
You
the
know how magic
rats.
works?
What if I go back and I let the were-rats see me put
He
the
won't
cash
remember
down?
you.
Hey, here's the other 500 that I didn't give you earlier.
We
I
gotta
forgot.
get out of here. I'm sorry. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
It was a terrible
I got
idea.
caught
There were
up.
6 people in that room.
I couldn't see him at all. I just fell into it.
You don't see
Rage.
you don't
And he
see
was
rat
like,
people.
That's gonna be like 900 gold for just to eat. And I was like, you know what? No.
Eat for 30 days, Grim. 8
Yeah.
people. 8 people for
Food
30
should
days.
be a right. Just like magic.
Oh god.
But this isn't just regular food. If it was bad food, then it would just be a few
It's mushrooms and
silver.
crap. It's stuff we can
It's
find in the
not just
walls.
mushrooms and crap. There was good quality to all this.
The were-rats kind of slink off a little bit. You see them kind of cower, and then they disappear into an alley.
Great.
Let's bail right now and break his line of sight.
Or we can go beat the shit out of those were-rats.
No.
No.
That's the best idea.
digging-
Why didn't we think of that?
Digging holes deeper here. We're digging deeper holes. Go. Let's run and break sight.
Where are we gonna go? Back to the house?
No, we make 5 right turns first.
No, you always
Oh,
go
God.
left.
Shut up. Follow me.
Fine.
We book it. I'm trying to break line of sight from these creatures.
It's like Scooby-Doo, like running past alleys.
Right.
Stealth checks.
No, before that, we're
Dashing.
trying to get as far away
We're
from
dashing. We're not stealthing. We're dashing.
We are dashing to break the line of sight first.
This is
Yeah, you dash, you try to break line of sight, and then you stealth.
No, as soon as we break
Just
line
keep
of sight
dashing.
and they can't see us,
Just
like
dashing.
we turn around 3 walls.
We're dashing.
Okay, as soon as we turn around 3 walls, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
You pass around 3 walls, and Finn, you smack right into the chest of a tall-looking dark elf
I don't
with
see
a purple
anything.
hat and a white plume off the back of his head. And he's like, "Ah, good to see you
We
again."
know this guy.
Hey,
Ronquin.
you don't recognize me because I'm home right now.
No, my friend. This is the thing. I see right through your disguise. Magic eye patch. Nothing gets by me.
so freaking cool.
Shut up, Grim.
I'm not there, but I want that iPad.
Shut up. This is all your fault.
It's quite a
Listen, we need to get off the street right now.
Quite a scene you made back there.
Yeah, it was not very good.
Hey. You know, with magic such as suggestion, you cannot suggest somebody just forget you. Foolish. To think I almost had the Rosethorn Theater from you, but
Want that patch.
these things happen.
What are you talking about?
You suspected right. Bravo. Ronklin Mystia. But I have a favor to ask of you.
Fair enough, considering what you did for a friend.
I suggest that perhaps we find a more secluded place. I'd like to speak with you before the Xanathar comes to kill you all.
Great.
Great.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
Okay,
Do you have a suggestion?
No, but you do.
Nah.
It's a 3. I miss.
What'd you try to do?
What?
I kicked Grim and I miss. I hit Ronquin, I guess.
Whoa, Finn, you almost kicked me. It was like you were trying to kick
Yeah,
me.
but like when I hit wrong point, it's like hitting a fucking tree.
It's like right into
He
his
just looks at you. What the
armored leg plates.
Yeah, it's like I can't even hurt him.
Oh,
It's a negative
come
one to
down.
me.
There's no need for violence.
Been kicked by a kid.
You know, despite my grim appearance, I know the reputation that us drow have.
Spider kissers.
I don't prefer killing. I think that our differences could be settled with an exchange of words.
Sounds reasonable,
It's a rat.
especially since I can hear those weird rats coming up behind us.
Yeah, let's make.
Why do you think that they decided to slink off and hide in dark places? I let them see me. I let myself be known.
Don't.
Now, but no more on the streets. You have already made a scene. I do not wish to be on the bad side of the Xanathar.
We have a safe house.
Good. Let us go.
Okay.
And scene.
Break.
It's 10 o'clock.
Game.
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 Till next week.
Sorry, somebody lives. Thank you, everyone.
Sunday's alive.
You made it. That was a shopping episode, but I think it was pretty fun.
Yeah, we didn't get anything done, basically.
Finish trying to kill us.
Well, we realized
yeah.
there's not crap at Skullport, basically.
Yeah, there's never
nothing
anything
here.
in Undermountain.
I don't know. Like Mert showed up, and like my hopes got turned up to like 10 or 11. You know.
Oh,
It's like
why? Just because Mert was there?
yeah, because like oh man, this is great. We're gonna get everything we need. No.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
no.
right.
Every
It's just like the Goblin Bazaar. Oh, it's
Mert literally
trade.
just grabbed a chair and was like, "So, do the resurrecty."
I gave you a free resurrection, and it is rare for me
Right.
as a dungeon master to give handouts.
Yeah.
So consider yourself lucky you still have gold.
We do.
right.
I don't know. Somebody over here thought we're gonna get everything we ever wanted.
I didn't mean it like that. I just was like, man, I was like, man, food, oh, double the price.
Dude,
Hey, we need to transfer our gems into like bearer bonds, like our gold to gems.
Maybe
You
you
go-
should
yeah, so like
chopped
we
up the
could
dollar menu.
make it so that our gold weigh less, right?
you go
I was like
shopping.
a $1,000, 1,000% markup on. To
You go
transfer your
shopping in
gold to
hostile,
diamonds.
hard to get locations. Prices go up.
Yes,
It's
they
that way in every adventure. You go shopping in places that stuff is common, like Waterdeep. You know that city right above you, and prices are
Supply
typically
and
lower.
demand.
I don't know, man.
Up until
Shouldn't there
tonight,
be
we
more
didn't know we could just take
diamonds
a
and
boat there.
gold
All right, I
inside?
thought we had to go back through the slog.
No.
You know
Shouldn't there
what?
be more
What's even
diamonds
better
and
is
gold
that there are
stuff
ways for you to
underground?
teleport back there. You just don't know them.
Let's find out.
Yeah, that is.
next week.
You'll figure that out next week. You're going to get
Seems
that
like everybody
answer
would
right
deal in
there.
diamonds anyway, because like just transferring money and like not having to carry a lot of cash on you.
Thanks, Pickle
Yeah.
and Sarah's Fire and
Everybody.
the originals.
Stevicus Prime.
The originals.
Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everybody for watching. I mean, there was high numbers tonight. 13 watchers.
Next week we'll have people kill people.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of battling and
That'll
like
be
4
fighting.
hour fights next week.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to.
Kill all the merchants.
Bring
All
your
the
Kleenex.
merchants.
Someone's dying.
Sunday has
All right,
2
thanks.
attacks
Say
now.
goodbye.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye.